in 2 weeks. I've never watched that either.
Isn't that in Australia this year?
I have no idea. Oh, that seems too warm. I guess it is winter there. Never mind.
They've had the World Cup in Qatar.
Yeah, nothing's too warm anymore, is it?
USA. I thought it was actually. Look, 2003, 2004. Spot on, Emma. I remember.
Football, Emma.
Well,
Let's play Vampyr, shall we?
Actually,
What?
I can find something.
What can you find?
It would be cute.
What will?
Just keep on playing Vampyr.
Oh my god, fine, I'll load up the game. Brother Louis is one of the lesser known ones in Germany, so I always found that fascinating that apparently it did something for the Brits. I've never heard of any of these songs other than Sherry Sherry Lady now. World Cup 2094, The Sun. Yeah, yeah. I don't know where Emma's gone or what she's doing. Way better to watch No Diving. That's what I've heard, Weetabix, is that when the Women's World Cup was for once starting to get coverage, and like it was actually on TV regularly, as opposed to just being buried in like red button menus. My entire Twitter feed, I guess I have not eradicated all the sports fans. My Twitter feed was constantly going on about how much better the football was than the men's World Cup, because apparently the women weren't as scummy, basically. Like that, I don't know how else to describe it. That they weren't as fucking rancid and scummy. Because that's the big thing I took away from watching the Euros, was that they were fucking scum all the way through. What did you find?
It's going to be very embarrassing and cute.
What was? Although there's loads of queer players in women's football, yes, that does seem to be more of a thing. Whereas if you are a gay male footballer, you get bullied to death.
Some
usually.
have come out, one or two.
Yeah.
This is a... Hold it up to the camera.
What?
It's my first scrapbook.
Uh-huh.
And it's from when Arsenal was winning, because they're in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you scrapbooked Arsenal.
Well, I scrapbooked news.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, May the 15th, 2004. So I would have been 10, 11. I would have been 11.
Mm-hmm.
12 that November. Right, would I?
Cute. That is so cute.
Hold on.
So cool.
Shush, I'm trying to count. You know, I can't do numbers. Yeah, I'd have been... This is May 2004, so I'd have been 12 that November.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept a scrapbook. It's a Tesco's copybook. And basically what it is... I can't remember what newspaper this was. Probably a tabloid, because that's all my parents bought. And in the tabloid, they'd have on this day, what happened on this day in history. So I kept them all.
Mm-hmm.
And 18...
Now you're the little lamb.
1888. What happened during the last unbeaten run? And this is referring to Arsenal. So Arsenal were the first football team to win the Premiership without losing any games since whatever team did it in 1888.
Mm-hmm.
The year Preston kicked off in their last great unbeaten season, the only previous team to have done so before Arsenal. Jack the Ripper was terrorising London with his exploits.
Oh, Jesus
The explorer
Christ.
Sir Richard Burton published The Arabian Nights. John Doplin invented the rubber tire, and the cycling became a craze. Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh cut off his right ear in a fit of depression. Celtic Football Club was formed to raise money for poor children. Match girls were on strike for better pay, and Bobby Robson signed for Fulham. Only joking, Bobby.
I don't know what any of that means.
And look, it has all through the years.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Football.
let's go to... I think I have it till the end of the year. What? Oh yeah, look. So it's from this newspaper, and I have what on this day. This is all June.
What, the Star?
It's the Star. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had no choice. That's what they
That's
bought.
a bad newspaper.
That's what they bought.
The Echo and the Star.
That's what they bought. Oh, this is nice to look back on.
The little Emma scrapbook from when you were like 11 or 12.
11. It was definitely 11. And this is coming up to... When was D-Day again?
I have no idea.
June the 12th. That's when D-Day was, eh?
Yeah.
So if it happened in 1944, in 2004, that's 60 years or is it 70 years?
I don't know.
Because look, this Star published a special, like they reprinted from the original D-Day, so I have that.
Mm-hmm.
This is original cartoon from D-Day.
Jesus.
Hang on, Rommel. Strong reinforcements are heading your way. While the Germans.
Wow, newspaper comics have always been very cringe.
While the Germans are running away. What, you're defending World War II?
No, it's just they've always been that kind of cringe style, haven't they? This is quite huge.
Well, I wanted to keep... Yeah, 60 years ago, Christ.
D-Day tribute from the Star.
You know what D-Day is, I assume.
Yeah, vaguely, I'll be honest.
Hold this up to camera, I'm very proud of this.
Okay.
I got this in. The original article from 1944.
Okay. There we go. The taking of Pegasus. 180 heroes packed aboard 6 gliders launch the attack.
Oh, careful. That took a lot of effort.
Here.
Thank you. You can play the game, I'm just gonna look through this.
Well, how much more is there?
Oh, look.
It started with football.
Here, there's this one too. Show this bit first. Turn upside down and show this bit.
What does it even say?
The hero's
stories. Oh,
now, no, the other way now. Turn it around.
This thing? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's D-Day articles.
From the Sunday Mirror. Oh, Jesus. That's... All Dreya had 11 was a fedora and Def
That's
Leppard
all my
albums.
parents bought. One more.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a bit more complicated.
Oh God, how folded is this?
I wanted to get it all in.
Just a huge newspaper outlet. What is this?
It's more D-Day stuff.
You were really into D-Day.
You know how mad obsessed I am with World War II?
Yes, you are. You're like a middle-aged dad.
I have upstairs, I have a whole shelf. On my shelf, there's a whole section for World War II.
Emma is huge into World War II. Like, slightly obsessively into World War II.
Don't be rude.
I'm not being rude. I mean, you have like a real interest in it.
Play your game. I'm just gonna look at my stuff.
No.
People want to watch you play game. Play game.
I don't think they do, let's be totally honest. I like reading up on World War II. The Mirror was a classic paper. I don't think I've ever read The Mirror.
It was left-wing.
It's still a tabloid rag, but it's like the more left-wing tabloid rag, isn't
It's
it?
the Labour one.
Yeah.
See, it's doing it again. You really have to fold this one very intricately.
Then fold it.
I can't remember how.
I think it was fine.
No, because it wouldn't really close.
Mm-hmm. See? Then folds.
It's a bit bulky though, look.
Yeah, it was in the first place.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Was
Leave it. Turn pages.
Just play your game.
Oh my God, fine. Well, you're showing things to camera, so I have to have this
I
up.
won't show them no more.
Yes, you will.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
There's nothing else to show. What day is it today?
It is the 7th of July, I think.
Okay, let's see. I have the 7th of July. Do I not have it here? No, I seem to. My parents didn't buy it on the 7th of July.
No.
I have the 5th of July, and then the 9th. I tried to get every day.
So it's just like an on this day thing of every day from various newspapers, and then lots of D-Day stuff.
Yeah, there's this one. July the 31st, 2004, people's birthdays today.
Oh no, I see the picture.
J.K. Rowling is 39 today.
Oh, if only it had ended there. Just random birthdays now?
No, this is all on this day.
Uh-huh.
But these are the ones whose birthdays it was. But these are all on this day.
This has made me like you even more, Emma, a child with her own interests. Slightly left tabloid. My parents still voted Conservatives, though, despite getting it, so who knows? Well, it is still a tabloid, isn't it?
It is a tabloid, yeah. But it's the left-wing tabloid.
It's the nominally left-wing
The glue
tabloid.
is sort of stuck.
Well, I assume this was all Pritt stick.
Yes, it was.
I still have Pritt stick in my cupboard. My grandpa has written down his memories of those years as a child, born 33. I can try and see if I can get the file and run it through a translator or so.
Oh,
if you're
I'd love
interested.
that, Galerius. I absolutely love that.
Every scrapbook or memento that Emma has from her childhood is basically just like full of this history kind of stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't actually go to the end of the year. It starts in May and it goes to September.
Maybe that's when you started school and didn't have time or something.
I don't know why I've stuck in this little article. Then I have a school essay about 3 women. Do you want to hear my essay?
Oh, absolutely not,
I'll
no.
do it.
Oh God, no.
This is
An 11-year-old school essay?
3 women. 22nd of August 2004.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Emily Davidson, who... Does anyone want to hear this? Or should I just
Yes, they probably do, but I'm blocking my ears.
Emily Davidson, whom died 4th June 1913, I'll correct the spelling and grammar mistakes, was a very brave woman. She was a very passionate suffragette, which means she wanted women to have the right to vote. Anyway, Emily, on the 4th of June 1913, went with pals to the Derby, which is a famous horse race. As the horses thundered past, Emily threw herself under a horse. She believed that if a suffragette died for the cause, women would get the vote. They did, but not for a while.
Oh, you're such an earnest little girl.
Poor Emily. Some people believed that Emily wasn't intending to commit suicide. I'm tidying it up because what I've actually put is some people believe that she didn't do it on purpose. I don't care. I admire her anyway, though it's spelled Army. Joan of Arc is also one of my favourites. She still is. Mm-hmm. She died on May the...
Emma got angry when I said that Joan of Arc looked hot.
You don't know what she looks like. No one knows.
Yeah, but in all the movies.
I also admire Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc. She died on May the 30th, 1431. She was only 19. Mm-hmm. She was given a choice. Choice always is what I put. She could stay in prison forever or die at the stake. She chose to die. She was amazing. Harriet Tubman was the most famous conductor.
You were always like this.
Harriet Tubman, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Harriet Tubman was the most famous conductor on the Underground Railroad. Mm-hmm. A runaway slave from Maryland, or Maryland. She saved more than 300 slaves in the 1800s. Mm-hmm. I have to go now. My mom is pressuring me to hurry up. Signed, Emma.
Aww. That's very sweet.
Oh, it's so nice to have
11-year-old Emma.
Oh.
She was, yes, she was.
No one knows what she looks like.
Yeah, but have you ever watched Bill and Ted?
I'm not annoyed that you said she was attractive.
You were annoyed.
It's more that you're like sexualizing my favorite person ever. Like she's so much more than just your silly male fantasy. Uh-huh. She's not there for your wank bank.
Wow.
She's cool.
A wonderful child, yes.
Look at it. Oh.
Are you getting all nostalgic now?
I have more upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone like to see some more?
If you want to.
If they say yes, I might bring it down to one of the others.
The eye was in the tomb is where we are. More.
Show us your
That's
tits.
one person. Let's see if other people say.
Show them.
Show them. Where even were we in Vampyr? I can't even remember
You
what
were
we were
really
doing.
angry because you were doing really badly. Okay, that's two people.
Oh my god.
You were really angry because you were doing so badly in combat.
Yes, but I think we had gotten slightly better. Oh, I went and made some spread the content out as well. Yes, do one more, and then you can do more next time you're on the stream as well. I love you too. Not Hitler Youth, but childhood in Berlin, being sent east for safety and then trying to make it back to Berlin with his brothers, only to find it destroyed. Not much Nazism stuff specifically, but still interesting. I know quite. I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to history. Weird irony that your mum stopped you writing about feminist heroes. I'm not going to go far into personal details, but it's not surprising if you know her mum. I don't think there's anything in this chest. I went off screen for like 4 minutes and went and bought some materials and made some more cures. So we should be able to cure some more people and like treat some more people if we need to as we go about our business today. I can't remember exactly what we were doing. How to bring up the map. I need to go to the Mary's funeral, my sister's funeral. So if I can make it there, we should be fine. I need to go to the hospital and then up this way. It's just that it was quite difficult last time because there were some big boys stopping me. But we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. If I can get the file, I'll send it to anyone who likes it. Oh, Jesus Christ, this boy's right there. He's given it to people to read before. I'll still make sure he's okay with it. Yes, good.
He's still alive?
I guess so.
Born in 33. So he's 90. Wow.
That's not the right button. I'll remember the controls as I play it. Oh my god, that took so much fucking health away from me. Jesus Christ.
Pause.
Okay.
This is also from 2004. This is a bigger one.
Oh no.
I've written a little note.
Oh no. Oh no, is it very sad and cringe like all of your little childhood notes are?
No, it's quite cute.
They're usually quite sad.
My name is Emma Clark, and I'm 11 years old. My birthday is the 9th November. Another 4 months before my 12th birthday. I can't wait. Anyway, in September I will be in 6th class. I live with my mum and dad and my annoying little brother.
Oh god.
We have a number of pets. I love history and photos. I'm going to put in all these fun articles. Turn over the page to read it. Yours sincerely, Emma Louise Clark.
Oh, that's so earnest. Oh, that's so earnest.
This isn't really very interesting. I think this is Daily Mail. Forgive me.
Oh, Jesus, that's worse than the Sun.
This is all my parents bought, like. Yeah, this is an article about Enid Blyton. Because I think that...
No, I hate Enid Blyton.
She was partly a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
We show people that headline. This is from the Daily Mail. Trigger warning, homophobia.
What?
Show them the headline. At the bottom here. Do you see that? See that headline?
Okay, I got
How Enid Blyton, the world's most celebrated children's author, reacted to a plea to save a dying girl. If she dies, she dies. And instead pursued a life of vengeance, adultery, and lesbianism.
Lesbianism? I love that the Daily Mail puts that on the same category as vengeance.
My mum made me read. I read Edith Blyton as a kid. This is an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
This is How to Be a Spy. This is also the Daily Mail.
Ugh.
This was quite popular because this is a year after Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very popular. It was in the news.
Your childhood is bleak. Daily Mail in Iraq.
There you go.
What? Oh, it's so huge. Didn't know she was a lesbian.
No, she was bisexual.
Mm-hmm. How to Be a Secret Agent. It's so huge, it's not going to fit on the camera. There you go.
Yeah, it was quite... I can still remember this one. I thought it was really fascinating.
I didn't know you had all of these scrapbooks upstairs.
Didn't I show them to you?
I don't think so. You might have, like, briefly, but not, like, gone through them like this.
This is about soaps, how popular they were back then.
Ugh. And still depressingly popular now.
This is a short story, which you won't see.
No, you will not.
This is an article about Bob Geldof, I think.
Just lots of little history articles and random little short stories in a scrapbook. Pursuing a life of lesbianism. Scandalous.
Oh, this is a Jacqueline Wilson book.
Oh, I don't think I like Jacqueline Wilson. What, you just got the cover for it?
Well, you know, I've always hated the plastic bits that come with hardcover. You know that. Could you...
Move this slightly, fine.
Would you have passed?
Careful.
Would you have passed this Victorian exam at 11? It's an 1898 exam for pupils aged 11.
Write out in your best handwriting, and then there's a geography thing, English history,
Maths.
arithmetic. Me interrupted my dinner preparations by the scrapbook, looking at an egg laying next to me on the bed. What?
An egg?
Pursuing a life of lesbian. Didn't know she was a lesbian. Test us then. It seems very obscure.
It's quite long too. I want to show you all.
Mm-hmm.
This is just an article about floods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite proud of how much I managed to get in. Floods in August 2004, Daily Mail, floods in Cornwall. I don't know why I included this.
I guess you were just interested in Cornwall at the time.
And more about the floods. More about the floods.
Why were you so interested in floods?
Don't know.
Why was 11-year-old Emma so interested in floods?
I don't know.
Who is that? That looks very tabloidy.
That's Ms. Magazine.
What's Ms. Magazine?
Teen Magazine?
Oh no, a teen magazine. I was stuck in that flood.
Really? Oh god, we should be slow. Look more on this day from October.
From the Evening Echo.
This is the Sun.
Evening Echo is a very, very local Cork newspaper that I think is free.
I'm not going to show that.
What?
You can see yourself. It's about the war in terror.
Oh, Jesus Christ, a war on terror article from the Sun? Fuck me. Nail the evil bastards.
That's what was in the news at the time.
Fuck me.
This is more about the war in terror.
Is that Katie Price?
Why didn't... She's just on the back. The articles.
Okay.
Look, she's just... Look.
Okay.
The article is about this guy, this British guy who was beheaded by, by the terrorist group. What were they called? Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda.
Well, that's what was in the news.
Or if you're American, Al-Qaeda.
That was what was in the news. Is that my fault? That's just about a premature baby. That's Harry Potter.
Oh God, you have so much Harry Potter stuff.
This is about 2 TV shows.
No interest in Katie Price. I was scrapbooking for the beheadings.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I know.
This is this is a bit of a jump. This is March 2005,
Mhm.
EastEnders
So
anniversary.
this is 12-year-old Emma.
This is EastEnders anniversary.
Oh
It
no,
would have
you
been
were.
20 years in
So
2005.
even back at age 12, you were this interested in EastEnders.
No, I wasn't actually. I just
Really?
I didn't watch EastEnders until I was a teenager. No, I just liked it because it was like, historically important.
God, you're so earnest. I can just imagine you like pushing up little round glasses and going, "This is
I did
very
become
historically
a little bit of a
important."
slag.
This is an
I became
article
a
about young
total
widows.
slag.
I've always been depressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of war stuff, a lot of terrorism stuff, and a lot of
There was
deaths in
one
general.
terrorism stuff. This is reviews from 2004 of things like Hotel Rwanda, The Woodsman, Spanglish.
Oh, bad year for movies.
This is another World War II article. It's about English children during the Blitz.
Mm-hmm. Children under fire. I love these headlines so much.
Yeah, it's just all of the article. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ends in quite a moving way.
Mm-hmm.
It is fitting that a girl whose father was one of the last to return has the final words in this article. As the eldest, I remember my father very well, though my two little brothers didn't really. The first phone call after he landed in England after nearly 4 years away was very special. We brought flags to celebrate his return home, and all the neighbours decorated their houses too. Looking back at the photographs my mother took of that time, his face was gaunt and he was very thin, but I don't think I noticed that. He was Daddy, and he was home.
Oh, God. Oh, it's like listening to fucking The Final Cut by Pink Floyd.
What? Just more stuff about the Blitz. Well, it was,
More children in war
it was
articles.
the 60th anniversary of D-Day.
Every article has things like the child cost of war.
More stuff on the
12-year-old Emma was very grim.
I was 13 at this point. No, 12, you're right.
Yeah.
This is a calendar I got, and I didn't like it, but I couldn't throw it away, so I just plugged it in.
So it's just like teddy bears.
This is a sort of... You've probably heard of this. It's one of those royalty-free things. It sounds like a long prayer. It's like an advice for life thing.
Oh, it looks very cringe. It looks like something that somebody would hang up in a kitchen.
Oh, I was very proud of this. This is the Daily Mail republishing VE Day.
Mm-hmm. VE Day. It's all over.
All quiet till 9 p.m. Then the London crowds went mad in the West End. Oh, that's sad though. Like, it must have been a very happy day.
Mm-hmm.
But you no longer had to fight.
The Daily Heil. They're secretly disappointed about it.
That's a good point. This was the Daily Express on VE Day.
This was their finest day.
The British press hasn't changed since then. Really.
No, it's exactly the same, isn't it?
This is my very first school award, and I didn't get those very often because I had lots of learning difficulties. For history. Oh God.
I love you so much.
Give it back, actually.
No, it's adorable.
Okay, they've seen,
No, it's
they've
adorable.
Seen, they've seen. They're probably very bored. This is when Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was coming out, the Johnny Depp version, and this is what happened to all the
that
original
nightmare.
actors. This is what happened. She's dead now.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
This is the London Olympics. Well, the day that London got the Olympics, July the 7th, 2000. Oh yeah.
2005.
That's the same day as the terrorist attack. The same day London had the terrorist attack was also the day it was announced they'd get the 2012 Olympics. So I have some stuff about the terrorist attack too.
Emma has on the scrapbook a picture of somebody with a bombed face and a picture of celebrations of the Olympics.
News. That's what happened.
Facing each
on
other.
July the 7th, 2005.
Just people cheering in the streets and then like the most horrific pictures you've ever seen.
Well, look at this one. Did someone see old Lord Nelson wink? As in the statue winked, because it was between France and England for the Olympics.
Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ, the British.
This is the Daily Mirror for... See, this is how news used to work. Because the terrorist attack happened on July the 7th, but this wasn't until July the 8th. You had to wait till the next day. Yeah.
Sorry, that is a fucking insane headline.
I don't think we should show that.
No. The headline just says, bloody savages.
I was there in London too. See, I'm scrapbooking Lisa Bix's life.
Oh God, you have WWE SmackDown posters.
Yeah.
Oh, Emma, that's even worse than the Daily Mail stuff.
A poem from my friend at the time? No, a song. A tear from my song by my friend at the time.
Oh God, that's cringe.
Another article about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty sticky.
Mm-hmm.
My brother gave this to me as a birthday present.
Oof, that is a lot of wrestlers.
Oh,
Can I show this?
Yeah, my brother gave. What my brother did was he got this sort of poster thing and stuck stickers on it, and that was my birthday present. He was like 5.
This is lots of wrestling. Wrestling is even more cringe than a lot of these other things.
A couple of these people are different.
I mean, they're wrestlers. I'm shocked their hearts weren't exploding in those pictures.
That's how he died.
What? Heart explosion?
Yeah, I told you, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero! There we go. That's one I know.
Too much steroids, so his heart exploded. This is about the guy that wrote Cider House Rules.
I don't know what that is.
It's all about The World According to Garth.
I've never seen it.
And I think Simon Birch.
Don't know.
John Irving.
No
it's all
idea.
about his life and him getting sexually abused as a child.
Mm-hmm. God, you have a happy scrapbook.
It's happy. And then Lost was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So this
fuck off.
this is who is going to be in Lost. It's like these are the actors. This is what their characters are called.
You were excited for Lost?
Everyone was.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What a bleak time in history that was.
And then the last thing is just the
Bombings end Lost. Could the world get any darker?
Oh, it's gotten a lot worse since then. Gotten a lot worse since then. And then this is just the origin of popular sayings.
Mm-hmm.
And now for something completely different. What's that from?
Monty Python.
Ambassador, you were spoiling us.
For Russia?
Back to square one.
No idea.
Football, apparently. Can I phone a friend?
Probably that Millionaire show.
Doe.
No idea.
Doe.
Oh, Simpsons.
From Zero to Hero.
No idea.
The Mask. Go on.
Your Father Ted. What is this article? Why was this written?
The influence of film and television is so deep that many of our catchphrases are from film and television. And
Nobody's ever said some of these seriously, though. They're just directly referenced.
Go on.
No, and nobody's ever said Doe, not referencing
Everyone
The Simpsons.
has said Doe. Houston, we have a problem.
That's one of, like, Apollo something or other, isn't
Even
it?
that's a real line. That's not just from a movie. That's
Yeah.
a real line. Justin, you thought it was safe to go back in the water?
Jaws 2.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Alien.
Oh, is that? Yeah, you're right. It is. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. The Godfather.
Yes, I know.
Same.
I'm not doing any more of these. Is that the end of the book?
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of the scrapbook.
Nudge,
There we go.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That's from
Monty Python as well.
Show me the money.
Is that shit movie with Tom Cruise?
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, that shit movie with Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding
one that's
Jr.
really changed in
I don't care if anybody likes Jerry Maguire. It's shit. It's a terrible movie.
And one that has really changed in meaning since 2000.
Take the red pill is listed there. Wow, a 2000s paper printing. Take the red
pill. No, I meant something different back then.
I know. That has changed meaning.
I want to say thank you to all the people and places whose stuff, I put it for want of a better word, I put in the scrapbook. Goodbye, scrapbook.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Emma. You wrote a goodbye scrapbook on the last page of your scrapbook.
Yeah.
That's unbelievably sweet.
I'll put this away now.
Okay. I love you very much. Right, let's play the game, shall we? If I can switch over to that. There we go. I'm finally getting to love it. Oh, and a kazoo has been redeemed. There we go. I'll do that while Emma's putting stuff away. What is love? Bardcore. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'll hate this so much. I'll hate this so much. What is love? Bardcore, medieval style. I will fucking despise this. No second book. Well, she did 2 books. Oh, fuck this. Already. This is an Aussie lady. She is very good. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Walk into the shark-infested seas.
What is love?
Yes. Lady, thou woundest. Oof. Oh, absolutely not. Hang on, let me mute Vampyr in the background.
I hope you enjoyed my scrapbook.
They did.
If I ever do my own streams, I'll just be showing you my scrapbooks and my books. And saying stories.
Mm-hmm.
This song came out in 1993 because at my friend's, I think 1993.
End stream.
Because at my friend's birthday party, she's 30, I'm going to be 31 in November.
Mm-hmm.
We played this song, we were playing 1993 songs.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was a baby, my parents said that when this song, not Hadaway, when this was on TV, I'd get up, I'd go up to the TV, I'd put my hands on the TV and dance.
Oh, God.
And to this day, I still love Hadaway's What Is Love.
It's meme shit.
It's different, because you loved Oasis as a baby, but now you hate it.
Oh, I don't know. There's no proof I loved Oasis when I was a
Your dad said
baby.
it was the only thing that could get you to stop crying and go to sleep.
Well, maybe it's because it was so shit it made me pass out. I hate Oasis.
Mine heart, what is love? Baby, don't mind me.
Baby, don't mind me. What is love?
Oh, I fucking despise this. Don't you dare enjoy this.
Yeah, I just
Too
told the
much.
story of how much I love the song.
I know, but bardcore.
Oh, yeah.
This bitch in particular is okay.
Put on the real one.
No,
I love this.
I hate the original as well.
Fuck you, I love that song.
I know. You're very wholesome.
At the time, because I was born in Ireland and my mum's Irish, but my dad is English.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time we were living in London. We lived in London from when I was about 6 months old until 2.5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I was living in London in 1993. So apparently we were living near to a football stadium. I don't think it was Wembley, but some other football stadium in London, and there's lots.
Mm-hmm.
So the football would be playing like across the road, and I'd be putting my hands on the telly and dancing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's German.
Who?
Hadaway.
Who?
The man who sings What Is Love.
Ugh.
Hadaway.
Ugh.
He's German.
Yet another line of shit German pop songs like Scorpions and Falco.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Stop now. Let me just enjoy the song. No, just the one chorus all the time. I have listened, not to this, to Hadaway. I've listened to Hadaway's version probably 5 years. Oh, Roxbury Tavern, I get that reference. Do you get the reference? You look cross.
No, I don't.
Chill out, bitch.
Fuck you.
You looked cross. I'm doing too much of dancing. I'm giving away too much of my private self. Roxbury Tavern. There was a movie that came out that year called Night at the Roxbury.
Oh, isn't that meant to be horrific?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that meant to be horrendous?
It's Will Ferrell. I think his first big thing.
Uh-huh.
Will Ferrell and some other fella who no one remembers.
They're probably both SNL freaks.
They were SNL.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
And they made, and in the SNL sketch is about two brothers who lived in Miami who were really rich but were losers and could never get into the Roxbury.
Uh-huh.
And I think Jim Carrey was in the sketch too. And then they made a movie about it, about the two brothers trying to get... It was like Bill and Ted, but not sweet. About the two brothers trying to get into the Roxbury throughout the whole movie. And the main theme was... What is love? It's in the song. It's in the movie like probably 5 times, to the point where at the end of the movie when it plays again, even Will Ferrell goes, "I'm gonna get sick of this song." Oh, let me show you one thing.
Oh, I don't want to.
Just one. It'll be funny. It'll be funny.
I just don't.
People will laugh.
What are you typing?
Close your eyes.
Don't knock things over again.
I'm trying not to.
Hello, Loki, by the way.
Hi, Loki.
You missed Emma's scrapbooking hour.
Was it an hour?
I think probably.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Was I taking too much time?
No.
Did I take too much time? You don't love me.
Oh, don't play something SNL related. Everything SNL rated is fucking horrific except for Blues Brothers.
Where's the
cursor's there. Oh, don't make me see something SNL related.
Oh, it's from 1998.
I can't.
Just let the people enjoy. This is when he's stopping his brother's wedding. He's marrying the bitch. Look, and then they do the headbangs. That was their famous thing from SNL. Can you turn up a bit?
No, I refuse.
I'll figure out how to do it. So. How'd you turn it up?
No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it.
He hates me so. Will Ferrell looks like such a baby. Have you never seen this movie?
No.
This is that makes so
Of course, it's an SNL movie.
You all I want, just me and you. I can't go on. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, whoa,
I'm a keen observer of human nature, and I can tell you that your son is not.
Please end this, please.
Whoa, whoa. There you go.
I hated that. I hated that. Emma, take over stream.
I'm sorry I spent an hour on Scrapbook.
Who cares?
Why didn't you tell me I spent an hour on
Night
Scrapbook?
at the Roxbury has 11% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's generous.
Fucking hell, that's generous. Silas said they like it. Jennifer Coolidge is in this. Has she been in anything good?
But did I spend too much time on Scrapbook?
Has the same problems as all the worst SNL movies. One-note characters and plots unreasonably stretched out to a feature length. Yeah, we loved it.
Listen. Did I spend too long on Scrapbook? You sounded mad.
I kissed your nose. That means you shush.
No, but you
Shush.
just one.
I'll kiss your nose again.
Let me say one thing. You said, "Oh, Emma took an hour showing us."
Stop.
Is that what you?
Stop.
Okay.
Scrapbook was great. She's in Legally Blonde. I have actually heard that's great.
Is she in the first one or the second one?
I don't know. I didn't even know there was a second one.
I haven't seen the second one.
There's a movie called Beverly Hills Ninja starring Chris Farley. Oh Jesus.
He was an SNL star too.
You might also like a collection of some of the worst movies ever made. I love that.
Scrapbook Hour, new segment, please. Oh, they're so lovely.
Wayne's World 2, Joe Dirt, Beverly Hills Ninja, Happy Gilmore and Rat Race.
I think I just...
If you want to be miserable for an afternoon, watch all these.
I think I just have one more scrapbook.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like from when I was 14, 15 and I was going through teenage depression.
Oh,
so it's
no,
just full of
Jesus.
lots of angsty song lyrics.
Oh no, Emma. I'm so glad I did not keep any diaries or scrapbooks when I was a teen. Oh.
And I think it's also full of leaves that I like glued in and wrote, "Oh, the beauty of life."
Oh no, Emma!
Like leaves I found in walks in the park. And sad song lyrics.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's horrific. I don't know if I can look at you the same way.
So I don't know if I'll show anyone that one.
Right, turn this down and go over to Vampyr. We'll play a little bit of Vampyr.
Okay!
No.
You are mad!
No, I'm just feeling tired. We both are.
Are you mad?
No. Ah, fuck, I forgot I was in a fight.
Sorry.
Hang on. Drink them. Drink the boys. And go over to the game screen. That would be helpful. So welcome, everybody. Hang on. Ah, don't die! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad at
Are you saying I'm taking up?
No, shush. You have been defeated. If you're not strong enough, something. I am still under-leveled, by the way, but I feel like I have kind of fucked myself.
Do you want to turn it down? Is it too loud for people? Because
No,
I
it
turned
seems
it up.
fine.
I turned it up.
No, you only turned it up for us.
Oh, don't shush, Emma.
Exactly.
I'll turn it down a little, so.
Oh my god, don't take the mouse. Please don't take the mouse. It makes the entire screen go weird.
I was just going to turn it down.
No, you only turned it down for us.
Can you just turn it down a little bit?
Fine.
Because I turned it up to 60 for us.
Yeah, I turned it down to like 30 again.
Oh, okay.
You saw me.
I didn't.
Dreya reclaims stream and immediately dies. Right. Now that I remember the controls, it's over for you fuckers. You're level 14! Oh my
These
god.
guys look sad. Look at their little webbed hands.
They're what?
Their hands look sort of webbed. These boys need help.
Oh my god! Leave me the fuck alone! Jesus Christ! I can't dodge out of the way. How do I dodge? I was pressing the wrong button.
You need to
right,
eat
that
more
makes
reps.
sense.
So you can get more strength.
Well, I'd still need to level up, and that would make the game even harder again, wouldn't it?
Whee.
Because I'd have to go to sleep or whatever. Fuck me!
It's nice how that boy just waits till you're
Brutal.
done.
They are absolutely fucking brutal.
It
Okay,
is,
one of them's down.
it is a vampire game.
We're out of it. We're fine. It's all good. I can heal up a bit. We can take some random medicine stuff. It's all good. We're fine. Let's try and make it to our sister's funeral.
I wonder
Probably be good.
I wonder if I'd had some good newspapers when I've gotten better articles.
That era, maybe not. Were there any good newspapers?
Are there any good British newspapers now?
No, there aren't.
A lot of them are very transphobic.
Yes, well,
not-
it's Britain.
If not all of them.
I don't know if I can name one that isn't. British newspapers are a fucking cesspool.
Well,
Irish newspapers aren't much
No,
better.
they're not much better.
I can't think of one that I would willingly buy. I need to find someone that's like good for news, by the way, because I've realized that I don't know if I have like a good, reliable source of news that isn't a fucking cesspit. Oh, don't make me fight any boys while I'm down here, please.
Is this where the werewolf was?
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Well, you can just run away from him.
Okay, let's run in this direction and hope that some boys aren't around.
Why is he always a werewolf? It can't always be a full moon.
Maybe just it's good, a good day for werewolves. Is this? I guess no. This is taking place over multiple days.
Yeah,
You're right.
so it can't always be a full moon.
Is there a way to run in
Isn't
this
it
game?
just every 3 days a month or whatever?
No. Okay, this is where I got ambushed last time. I'm about to be ambushed again.
Well, you can.
No, thank fuck, yippee!
Oh yeah, did you give anyone medicines?
No, not yet. I'll have to give them medicine before I go to sleep. Otherwise, everything will be fucked again. Right, which is the best way to go? I have to go to the hospital, and then over here. What is this? Exclamation mark? Oh, new dialogue with Dr. Swansea. I may as well do that as well. Our mustachioed boyfriend.
He's kind of your boss, right?
Kind of boss, boyfriend, whatever. Either way, it's fine.
I don't think Jonathan likes him.
Where was Swansea? He was somewhere along this area, I think. I can't really remember. Was he in here?
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Dr. Ackroyd, Dr. Strickland, and Dr. Tippett. I can guarantee most of those are going to be literary references.
Isn't Ackroyd Roger
Ackroyd is...
Roger Ackroyd.
Yeah, the murderer of Roger Ackroyd or whatever.
Isn't Strickland a murderer?
Maybe?
I think...
Was he the person who made Strychnine or whatever?
I think there's a writer and also a murderer.
Hello, Swansea, my soft boy.
He doesn't look that
I
soft.
need to talk to you.
He's a soft boy.
Please do so.
Oh, the game's gone a bit framey, hasn't it? I've adjusted the resolution, so I might bring it back down. Because right now, this is on... If I go general, it's on 1440. I might bring it back down to 1080 and apply the settings. Because right now, it's like, help. Right, hang on. And I'll stretch it back out for you.
Are you from Cornwall? So we should explain.
Stretch.
If you were there in the floods.
There we go.
I'd like to
Should
go
work.
to Cornwall, wouldn't
Maybe.
you?
There we go. I have no desire to go to Cornwall.
Have you not
no.
seen how beautiful it looks?
I have seen pictures of Cornwall and have gone, oh, that's fairly
it's where
pretty.
it's where that movie was filmed. That stupid movie with Daniel Radcliffe.
What stupid movie
Where
with
he was
Daniel
playing
Radcliffe?
like a Victorian ghost dude.
Oh, The Woman in Black or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Oh, that was very mediocre.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. But I remember just watching the movie and being like, my goodness, this is like stunning.
Cornwall is basically English Ireland. It is Celtic, isn't it? My auntie and
Yeah,
parents
the
are
Cornish
there.
are... Because I keep on wanting to watch that Cornish horror movie.
Yeah, I know.
That's in the
Then
Cornish
find it.
language. You did find
Then
it.
find
you
it.
Did find it.
Did I?
I think you did.
I don't know.
We found it in Birmingham. It was on a DVD.
Yes, it was.
My auntie and parents live there. Oh, lovely. Cornwall is basically English Ireland because they're Celtic or because it looks like Ireland?
I guess sort of, natural beauty wise.
Isn't it very beachy, Cornwall?
I don't know. I think it's beachy for Britain, but that's just because they're like, oh my, send! Viewport is fucked up. It is. Hang on.
There's lots of places.
Let me just put it on.
There's places in England though that are naturally
Game
beautiful.
capture.
What about the
display
Peak
capture.
Peak
Is
District?
that-
The lakes, the Peak District. Those
There we
places
go. That's
are.
better.
Are you listening to me?
hmm
I said there's lots of places in England that are naturally beautiful. It's not like Ireland is lovely and England is ugly. Like
Ireland is ugly too.
You've got the Lake District, the Peak District.
hmm
Those places are. Yorkshire is meant to be nice.
Oh, it's the one place in Britain where the beaches are full of pebbles, isn't it? So it's beautiful.
Well, now in Britain, if it's going to be 35 here, it's going to be
Yeah.
40 there, so they can enjoy their beaches.
They have surfers. Ireland has a lot of surfers on it as well.
Ireland does too. yeah.
Ireland is huge for surfing, but
Well, we are right
it's
next.
fucking freezing.
We are right next to the ocean.
I know, but it's like there's a lot of big, impressive waves in Ireland. But my God, it must be unpleasant to surf
Well,
in
that
there.
became a
It's still fucked. Why is it so fucked? Why is it happening?
I don't know.
I don't know what's. Oh, it's because game capture is still on as well. Turn that off and
you're-
just have the one.
You're forgetting that became a big trend though in the last 15 years.
Now,
cold
maybe
water
fine.
swimming.
Yeah, but that's just
Kind of
silly. Like the Iron Man is held in my town.
Well, there's two sides to it because I saw a documentary where these people were doing it in Derry. The cold water swimming, it sort of started off as like that it was helping people's mental health. It was giving people like a sense of community, and that's what people do write about how great it was. But it's kind of become seen as sort of pseudoscience and also a bit kind of exclusive, where it's like it's very sort of white middle.
It
middle
happens here
class women.
sometimes. Like during the winter, you see like Dad was talking about it when we were in Spain. He's saying that you see like a group of pensioners basically just sort of running into the sea and going, oh fuck, and then running back out again.
It's also very female. It's very female, very white female based. But it's interesting.
Like wild swimming. Remember that was the thing for a
well,
while?
that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
It's like going to beaches in the morning,
I
swimming.
believe
in the
that's
cold.
just called swimming. No, it's wild swimming and it's perfect
This woman wrote an
and
article.
feminine.
This woman wrote an article about it, about how it was.
Hello, Rosie, welcome.
About how it was kind of excluding other people
Yes.
and being pseudoscience.
And then
the backlash she
fuck
got on
me
Twitter.
that she got hounded on social media for that.
She did.
It's like, why can't we just call it swimming and let everybody do it? Fuck you!
Also, I think.
My maid says it's perfect.
Well, it also goes into like, couldn't play your game.
There you go, that should help the frame rate.
I'm still off there though,
No, that's just the viewport.
so they can see you.
Yeah,
They can see you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Nurse Crane will not come back. You should probably let him know that his best nurse.
Oh yeah,
is
Nurse
Mush.
Crane's like a
Hi,
mushy
Rosie.
vamp.
Say hello to Rosie.
I did say hello to Rosie like 2 minutes ago.
Did you?
Yeah, you were just lost in your own mind.
That's rude.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen?
Yeah, we
She
mushed
seems
her
such a
mind and
very
now she's a
capable
vampy
woman.
boy.
Poor thing.
Sorry.
You should put her out of her misery.
She is forever gone. Let's be vague about it.
You could tell him that she blackmailed them.
No, yeah, but we fucking hate Lady Ashbury.
Yeah, but he's helping her eat the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Or eat the dying people.
Yeah, I see Mr. Softboy here in a less favourable light than I used
Well,
to.
he was always a creep, and he was letting vampires be
He
doctors.
seems like a polite soft boy. I hate the mustache, I'll be honest, but Mr. Softboy has gone down in my opinion.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some
She is a
sick
bitch.
upper-class game.
Well, she's.
Nurse
What did she
Crane
say?
was playing a
I'm
dangerous
only
game.
I'm only killing the
She's
dying
lucky Lady
patients.
Ashbury abhors violence.
Uh-huh.
Right. The hospital is financed by a vampire, by the way.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady
Yes, I
Ashbury.
do,
He's
yes.
also our largest donor.
He's so English. He's even more English than our fucking insufferably English guy. How convenient of you.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night. don't you think?
He's
All
such a
vampires
sarcastic
drink
little bit.
blood by nature.
You said
Me?
he's hot.
He is
I
hot.
praise the
That's
lady's
probably, I think that's half the
exemplary
reason
moral
Emma's playing
fibre.
this game, is because she thinks the main guy is so hot.
She is.
How did you meet her? I don't think anyone's been particularly hot in this game so far.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
If I may inquire.
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
You're a dick.
Yeah, I don't like Mr. Softboy anymore.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Sure, she's a bloodsucker
Without a
who
doubt,
crushes
it's
and
the
kills the
guard of
poor, but she didn't pay my salary.
You should give
Zealous
some
I mean,
to the last man.
all the hospitals are probably owned by Tories anyway. What's the difference?
You should probably give people some medicine in the hospital.
Where do they come from?
Did you
Where
hear
did they
that?
come from?
I don't know if I can.
You
We'll
can
see.
Once they
There's fatigue,
shared the
people.
Brotherhood's
There's
ideology
fatigue,
on
so give them fatigue.
non-intervention.
So I will.
Then do.
They concluded vampires were
I'm
a
gonna buy a cake.
scourge.
Why? You told me before the stream started I'm going to sleep immediately after this finishes.
Now I'm hungry.
Now you want cake.
Okay.
Are you going to just eat cake today?
No, I'll buy some food. I'll have some foods too.
Mm-hmm. You're going to just eat cake, aren't you?
Come on.
You looked down when you said
I
that.
have bacon sandwiches out there.
Oh God, Emma.
They're definitely well
Bacon
organized
butties.
and
A bacon bar.
They're
a
extremely
bacon bat.
dangerous, not to be trifled
I
with.
want cake too.
To them, you're
I'm in
a
an ad
feral
now because I
beast.
accidentally closed
Die,
the
you're
stream.
accomplice.
Perhaps a sign. Back. Fine, that's everything we can
We'll
talk to with
talk
you.
Roll and bacon. No, I don't like bread, bacon, and bed rolls. Bread rolls. Bed rolls.
I guess we'll go to the funeral now. Well, we'll try and go to the
Give
funeral.
the people check who's ill and if you have the medicine. Well, you want the you want this place to
God,
stay
yeah, but it only
stable.
does that once we sleep, so I can do that anytime. So you're fatigued, Milton Hooks.
Give him some medicine.
You're fatigued, Beatrice Goswick.
She was the posh guy's mum.
Posh guy's mum. Is he the?
He was the guy who was like
creepy
blackmailing. He was
blackmail boy.
blackmailing
Yeah.
people and dating the white woman.
Gwyneth Brannigan. We don't know. We'll have to find her. Who's Gwyneth Brannigan? Harvey Fiddick is fatigued as well. Lots of people with fatigue here.
You think that being in a hospital they could just get the medicine?
Just try some opium. It's nice. Some morphine.
Wouldn't opium make you fall sleepy? Oh, there's the go and
Yeah,
talk to the vampire lady.
You could just take a nap.
Remember that woman who thinks she's a vampire?
Oh yeah, the cool one. She's the hottest character in this
said
game.
she
There we
was-
go.
You said she was hot.
She's the only hot character.
Rich, vibrant blood.
I can give you some blood if you like. I'm fatigued, am I, in this game? Hint required. I can't talk to her about anything. I still need more hints. Are you alright? Do you need a
Do
medical
you
checkup?
require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'd better drink my blood.
Do
I'll
not cough
leave
in
you,
public.
Mistress of the Dark. To your nocturnal
Don't be sarcastic.
Yeah, she's not well in the head.
She's the prettiest mental patient.
Ah, okay.
I'm so sorry. Where
There's
is
various
Milton? There we go.
theories. There was-
Hey, do you want some medicine for your shady
Good evening,
activities?
Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you want a medical
Do
checkup?
you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
hospital workers.
Wouldn't
give
they be the
medicine.
first ones to get
Our
disease?
job brings us into contact with all kinds of
Like, what's that
infections.
job?
None of you are wearing
There's no
masks.
shame in being ill.
Well, that's because they want to show the
That's
little.
easy
Yeah.
for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often.
Being rich doesn't stop him
Thanks,
from
anyway.
falling sick.
Maybe he knows I'm a vampy boy. Let's trade.
I'd
What do
like
you
to
have
see
again?
your goods.
I don't think I
Wise
ever looked
choice,
into his
Dr.
shop.
Reed. A reliable gun is
Oh,
what
just
everybody
guns.
needs.
I'm not really using the guns in this game. Oh, you do have like junk for sale. Can I sell anything? I don't think I have anything for sale really. I have 2 more fatigue things, so I'm gonna need to make some more of them. I can only heal 2 more people, and there's like 6 that need it.
Are you going to do it in the hospital or in Whitechapel?
The hospital has gone down from healthy to stable.
Yeah, you should make some people better.
Fine. Where's Rakesh or
The posh
Beatrice?
lady. You said-
Beatrice was around here
You
somewhere.
said she was hot.
Did I?
You did.
I
She
don't
was
remember.
she was a mean mother to.
Fuck you.
That's what a MILF is.
MILFs don't have to be mean. They're kindly
It was
MILFs.
this. Yeah, it's this guy and this is his mum.
Hello, are you
Good
sick?
evening, Doctor.
How is my son doing?
How am I supposed
don't
to know?
know,
I'm
who
never,
cares?
I'm never
Do you
here.
require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you
I'm
know you're the only
tired.
one who's asked
Do
me
you have
this?
any meth? Bit of meth for me.
I
Just a
don't
crumb
know
of
where
meth.
She's passed. She's fallen in hard times. That's why she can't bring her son. Well, was it implied that there was something else scandalous? Because why couldn't she bring her son to a better hospital?
Oh, maybe like he's a bastard or something like that. I don't know. I can't quite remember the
Additional. You
details.
shouldn't say that.
Whatever.
What you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute
My
certainty.
parents weren't
taking
married when I
this
was born. I'm technically a bastard.
least
I
your
I have
reputation
privilege.
seems
I'm allowed to
well
say it.
Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Oh, shut up.
Goodbye,
I just
Mrs. Goswick.
cured you of your tiredness.
Did you give it to her?
Yeah.
She wasn't very grateful.
Just a tiny bit of cocaine. Like original coke.
You know what
when
they
it had
used to say
cocaine
in the
it.
olden days?
What?
Instead of bastard or illegitimate, the kind of socially polite one. Natural. You'd say like, oh, this is the king's natural son, and everyone knew that meant a child he'd had with the mistress.
Who's Thomas Elwood? And we haven't met a couple of people in here either.
Well, I guess you don't really talk to. You just keep running away from everyone.
Hey, do you need help? It might be too late for you.
Have you gone to every floor?
There's only 2 floors, I think.
We'll talk.
Hello, who are you?
Talk to more lads.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Isn't he
Dr.
cute?
Reed.
Is
Dr.
he a
Swansea
handsome boy?
informed us of your arrival,
Why is he
but
wearing
I
a black
could not
armband?
dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such
Don't
an
be such a
honor,
sucker.
sir. Thank you.
Suck up.
And
That's what I
you
said.
are-
'Cause he's a vampire?
I am Thoreau
You know what I
Strickland.
meant? Sucking up
Dr.
to
Thoreau
someone.
Strickland.
He's Strickland.
I'm a great
Hello.
admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Does he need medicine?
Do you need
Do you
medicine?
need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed.
This is
I am
such a
here to
horny.
assist you, not to be
This
a
isn't
burden.
an overtly horny game, but there's a little bit of horniness to it.
Ask him some questions.
Hello. Tell me about yourself.
Please, could you
Can
tell
we be
me
lovers?
something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood
I
transfusion,
didn't know
Dr.
they had
Reed.
blood transfusion.
I run
in
my own
the
experiments.
night
I'm
that early on.
convinced it's the
They've
future.
had it for ages, haven't they?
Well, you know, the sophisticated type.
Yeah. Maybe we're doing it like when people steal petrol.
Well, isn't it
Like we're
sort
just
of-
jamming a tube into somebody's belly and then just like sucking it up and then letting it
It's
pour.
quite hard to find the right blood, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know when blood types became a thing.
What made you choose that career?
Yeah, that one.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have
Oh
inspired
my god, he's
me.
such a sucker.
I am
He
honored
will
to
be
have the
soon.
opportunity to work
What do
by
you
your
mean?
side.
You mean you're gonna have sex with him? That's not very nice.
I'll be glad to help you. Flattery is useless.
No, don't be mean.
I'll be glad to help you.
Even though he is a bit of an annoying
Just,
sucker.
you know, like put your arm over him and lean it on the wall
So-
and go like, I'll be glad to
So
help
just
you.
do a Weinstein. then.
Yes, exactly.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll
I'm
be glad to
vampire.
help you.
Do you want to
This
be a
epidemic may
vampire,
be
my
the
No.
friend?
century's most terrible disaster, but
I can
I'm
just gather
convinced
like an
that
army
we,
of
as
little
doctors,
twinks.
This
are the
epidemic
only
may be the
ones
century's
able
most
to
worst
defeat it.
disaster. There's another one coming in the 1980s. That's probably worse, right? Than the Spanish flu?
First successful blood transfusion was in 1818, which seems
Wow.
really early.
That's
a
amazing.
whole 100 years before this.
That's
I
amazing.
based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me.
Spanish flu did
perfect
kill a
my
lot, though. I
method.
think it killed more than the First
What is
World War.
yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental.
Are you
And
experimenting on the
unsuccessful.
dying?
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
Speaking of experimenting,
remain
have you ever been with a boy?
You're not the first one to
You're
warn
not,
me.
don't call him. You're men.
But I am
Don't say boy. That makes it sound.
convinced
That makes it
knowledge is
sound
the
creepy.
main weapon against
It's
the
like when
ravages
men.
of this
Beardy
epidemic.
boy.
It's like when men call grown women girls. It's like you're women, you creep.
Have you ever been with a large bearded boy?
Man, he's a grown man.
Tell me, boy, have you ever been with a man?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that better? About the Pembroke
What can you
Hospital.
tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea.
Dr. Swansea is even more of a
With
little
your
suck up wimp
arrival,
than you
I
are.
can't think of a better
You both
opportunity
suck.
to learn about
They can be
blood
my
transfusion.
subs.
The first successful blood transfusion was between two dogs in 1665.
No,
Did someone just go, ah?
it is a hospital.
Like, I've been to hospital, you've been to hospital. Did you hear people going, ah?
Probably.
When you went to hospital? I've
Well,
never heard that. And I went to hospital a lot just before the pandemic to get my eyes checked. And I don't remember anyone going, "Rah." And
that's what it's like.
and
There's
I-
ominous music playing.
and I-
The lights
and I
are
had
always
to- and I
flickering,
had
and
to-
you go.
And you have to pass the cancer ward to get to the eye clinic ward. So the really sick people. And none of them were going, "Rah."
You seem quite optimistic.
You seem quite optimistic.
Oh, he's got his little hands
It's a
on his
rare
hips.
and precious
So,
attitude
let him
in
do what
these
he wants.
difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us
When
men
I
of
was last in
science.
hospital,
Questions remain
someone was
about
picking up
our
metal
capacity
things and
to
dropping them and
resolve
yelling until I gave them a Pepsi.
True.
You hear
Last
that
summer,
stuff
during the
at
first
out of
wave
hours
of the
care all the
epidemic, I
time.
used to
Oh,
joke with
that's
Milton
grim.
about the extra work.
What's that mean? Out
I've
of
never had a
hours?
Pepsi, so I don't know if it's good enough
What's out
to
of
stop
hours?
making noise.
What's out of hours?
I don't know.
Because
Do you need
they're
my
open.
help?
They're open all the time.
Do you need help with anything?
These hospitals
in
never close,
particular?
right?
Well,
Don't know.
yes.
They
I
need
don't
to be.
think so.
They need to be open all the time.
I'm waiting for a batch of
Never
products
had a
I ordered
Pepsi?
for
No,
my
I've never
personal
drank
It's
Pepsi.
just shit cold.
Yet my supplies
I've never
seem
had a
to have
Pepsi, and I've
Do you want me
never
to
had
play
Dr.
the
Pepper.
errand boy
Oh,
for
so
you?
here you
no,
call
not
NHS
really.
24. Oh, is that one of
But
those
if
things where they're
you
ruining
went
the NHS?
personally
Doesn't
to
the
his
NHS
shop,
close at night?
What with your
I don't know.
reputation and all, you wouldn't dare to
I
refuse
figured
the
it was
products
sober
I
them or at
need.
least
see.
distract them.
Well, give me the address. for I may
Most
pass
sheltered
by.
person. Well, I don't like Coke. Coke is disgusting. So I imagine it's basically just Coke
No, it's
again,
shit
right?
Coke. It's shit Coke.
Oh God! How could something? Well, I don't trust your taste buds at all. You like cakes and Coca-Cola.
If it's
Both of
severe-
those are bad.
If it's severe enough, they send you to out of hours. But I don't know what you mean. Do you mean that it's closed? If GP, oh, you don't mean a hospital, you mean the GP. I understand what you mean now. I
Definitely
understand.
added lower.
Because the GP does close at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because you need a GP at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you might be sick enough for a GP, but
Yeah,
not
but
sick-
they need to sleep as well.
so do people at hospitals.
Keep forgetting about the anti-cakes.
He's so anti-cakes.
Cakes are disgusting.
Then if it's super bad, you get sent to A&E while we wait for a trolley for 5 hours, which is the same.
5 hours in general.
Which is the same here.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever I went to hospital to get my eyes checked, I saw a lot of people on trolleys. That was grim.
About your blood transfusion technique.
Tell me more about your willingness
It's some
to
Cockney
experiment
thing like
with
Chaz and
new
Dave.
medical
They can apply to
techniques.
this game.
Harvey Fiddick
This game
a
is
patient
basically Chaz
suffering
and
from a
Dave the
Oh, so
game.
this needs to give a
injury that
Harvey?
could cripple him if not treated correctly.
How
I'm
would you
convinced your
be
blood
crippled? I think
transfusion
you're supposed to be
technique could help
paralysed.
him.
What
How
is it
would you be
you really
crippled if you
want?
didn't get blood?
To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
What's his story? Junkie or something? Hooked on the old, I don't know.
Morphine?
Well, a lot of First World War veterans were hooked on stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could send heroin to them in the trenches.
Maybe Tolkien was on something.
I mean, it's you look at his personal life.
It's interesting. The two of the most famous English guys to write literature that was impactful after World War One, who were veterans, and one was Winnie the Pooh, and one was Lord of the Rings. It's
You
like,
say both are equally sad.
well, it's two very different approaches to trauma.
And C.S. Lewis,
Who's C.S. Lewis?
Narnia boy.
Him, yeah, but was he a First World War veteran?
I don't know. I know he was friends with Tolkien.
He was friends with
I don't-
Tolkien.
He was around that time. I don't know if he was in
But
it.
Narnia doesn't really seem very applicable to First World War.
It's very Christian,
You could say that Winnie the
finding religion.
You could say that Winnie the Pooh isn't applicable to First World War, but I disagree.
Well, it's just a collection of traumas.
That bear is so sad. And I think
Well, he's an addict. Eeyore's depressed. Rue isn't real. There's a realistic baby
who's
doll
an
for
addict?
Kenga.
Who's an addict? Oh,
Pooh. Pooh is again addict.
He stops with food.
Um,
He won't stop eating honey.
mhm. Piglet has some sort of anxiety disorder going on.
People say Tigger has ADHD.
Yes,
Eeyore's
definitely.
depressed.
Yes.
What's wrong with the rabbit? Narcissist.
The owl is narcissism.
What's the rabbit? So
I don't know, BPD, OCD, something.
you said that, and the kangaroo is only imagining that baby.
Yes, that baby's not real. Definitely. Didn't Tolkien get C.S. Lewis into Christianity and then he really ran with it? Maybe.
I think
I know
so,
that.
yeah.
Was it Tolkien who said that he didn't respect? He didn't respect allegories in writing, which is
Yeah.
rich from him.
It is rich
But
from him.
then he is friends with C.S. Lewis, who is the most heavy-handed allegories in the world.
Treebeard is based on
Yes,
C.S. Lewis.
Treebeard the Ent is based on C.S.
They
Lewis.
know who Treebeard is.
Well, maybe if they're not, Lord of the Rings nerds.
Everyone's seen those movies 100 times. Who is Gollum? They know.
Yeah, but that's because of the hit video game Lord of the Rings Gollum that just came out recently,
The
right?
Gopher is a capitalist. Well, the Gopher is only in the Disney movies. He's not in the British books.
I don't know what this is.
In the American Disney movies, they added a character. They wanted an American
Of
animal.
what?
A gopher, an American animal. They wanted there to be an American animal.
Movies of what?
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, no, I don't know any gopher in Winnie the Pooh.
In the Disney movies. The Disney cartoons.
I don't know. I mustn't have seen these because I've seen the 2011 one. There's definitely not a gopher in that.
Well, that's because I told you this before. The Baby Studio has made hundreds of Disney.
Oh,
movies.
really?
Yeah.
I know of the Heffalump.
There's the Heffalump. there's the Heffalump. There's the Tigger movie. Yeah. The
Tigger movie definitely doesn't have a gopher in it though.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter. He's just a gopher. He turns up. He has a lisp. Whatever. He's really annoying and out of place. Not that we can say. Well, it's a bit weird they wanted an American animal, but we should let them off really, because there isn't kangaroos and tigers in British forests either.
There should be.
Well, there isn't.
Kangaroos especially, they're adorable.
How would kangaroos live in England?
They can live wherever they like.
No,
There's kangaroos in Ireland.
That's what happened when you brought the rabbits to Australia. When you bring animals that don't belong there, you fuck everything up.
Yeah, they're fine.
There's kangaroos in Ireland in zoos.
But we've destroyed enough of our wildlife.
Around the woods.
There's basically no wildlife in Ireland. They'd be fine. There's nothing to destroy.
We should go to Photo Island next week. We can see them again.
Fine.
Let's go now.
Okay.
The lemurs.
Okay, you're scaring me. We'll go next week.
It's like a big huge. It's not really a zoo. No. It's like a big open place thing, and they have like maras and kangaroos and wallabies just walking around the place.
You nearly tripped over one the last time.
Yeah, there was a mara. Was it a mara?
I can't remember. I think so.
It was a mara because
it's like a weird little rabbit creature.
It just looked like a giant guinea pig, and I nearly stepped on it. Lovely.
He claimed Lord of the Rings has nothing to do with World War One. Yes, he did, which is such obvious nonsense.
Introduced species have definitely continuously had issues here.
Yeah,
it's all a mess.
The whole rabbit thing. I mean, that's why we got myxomatosis. Let's go.
Do Australians nowadays keep rabbits as pets, or is it banned?
I don't know. Are you allowed to?
I'm asking Silas, an actual Australian person.
I think I'd know better.
Than Silas.
Yeah, I know better than everybody.
They still have pet rabbits after all that damage.
Rabbit babies.
But isn't that a thing that really happens in England and Ireland? Pet rabbits escape and breed with the wild rabbits.
Yeah, it's why you get like white and fluffy rabbits.
Because
in the wild
rabbits are just one colour.
Yeah, they're like brown and mottled.
So they still have pet rabbits in Australia after all that.
I mean, they are extremely adorable.
Well,
they're so cute.
I'm assuming when they escape, they can still cause damage to the Australian habitats.
I assume so.
It's not going to have changed.
Isn't there a big fence that stops rabbits going around?
Yeah, but
there's that movie called it.
That was a shit movie.
I've never seen it.
It's not good. It's very boring. It should be good because it's an amazing story, but I found it very boring.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is a fence, and there is myxomatosis, but still, like...
There's a Radiohead song called Myxomatosis.
That's a very cruel disease.
You must tell me Mr. Fiddick's story. God, you're very fidgety, aren't you?
Well, that's because you're taking ages to
Yeah, because I am just standing there in intense silence for a while.
I didn't think it was a good movie. I thought it was very boring. Amazing story. It's about these, it's the stolen generations when Aborigines were taken off their families and put into white-run orphanages. Basically what happened in Canada, too. And these 3 kids escape, 2 sisters and a cousin, and they're very small, all under the age of like 12. And they follow the rabbit-proof friends home. And Kenneth Branagh is like the euthanasia dude, no, eugenics dude, not euthanasia, who's like in the government, he's trying to breed them out because he's like, if we raise them in white orphanages, they'll marry white people, and eventually there will be no Aborigines anymore. So he's the antagonist, but he doesn't really interact with them. They just follow a fucking fence for 2 hours. It's so boring. Amazing story. Probably would make a good book, but fucking boring movie.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story, you fidgety sub.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis
Fish
was
fear me,
compromised
Hash.
because
Good
Mr.
stuff.
Fiddick lied
You
to
wanna
us
wear it or
about
will
the
I?
real origin of his injury.
Okay, are you too sleepy for
I would
that?
only wear
It was an
jingle
accident.
bands.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Why would a
Because he is
patient
a
not tell us
proud
the
father.
truth?
Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
What a dick.
Right. You must remain neutral. I like the movie. Haven't read the book though. Oh, is it a book?
It's a true story.
This personal involvement could also
You think I
appear
was just
to
making
be
that
a
up?
lack of impartiality.
No, I mean the
must know that
movie. I
good
didn't know it was
surgeon
based on a
must
true
be
story.
known.
No, I mean like actual
That
3
does not
real
excuse Dr.
people.
Ackroyd's
Oh,
behaviour.
Yeah, no, but I
Man
know
did
the
not even take
story
time to
was
converse
real,
with
but
his
like,
patient.
were
You think
those
keeping his
actual
distance
3
was a
people
mistake?
real?
3
All I
children.
know is
3
that by
children.
taking
Yes.
care of
Okay,
human
I thought it was just a
desires,
fictional
hopes, and
example of
fears.
what
That would be
happened.
very offensive.
Some
Were white people
biological
going to just make
machine
up
comprised of
instead
blood,
of putting
bones,
real
and
people?
flesh.
Back. Back.
It was around that time when that movie
Goodbye,
came out
Dr.
that the
Strickland.
Australian Prime Minister, I believe, apologised for that. I know I was watching it on the news, I was very small, probably 10, 11, 12, around 2004, I think, yeah. And my dad was saying, what point is it apologising? How does that make anything better?
Jesus.
But it was really interesting because the Aboriginal people who were in the Parliament were crying, so it was like it obviously means something to them. I know it is interesting though, because a few years ago, Edna Kenny, he said sorry to Madeline Andrews.
Yeah,
But
nobody really believed him.
They haven't given any compensation.
No, it's an empty apology, isn't it?
They said they would give compensation
Yeah.
to the survivors,
And
but I don't believe they have.
I think literally nobody believed that was ever going to happen.
And those babies they found in Toon, that wouldn't have happened if not for local historians.
No.
They would have just covered that up forever.
Of course, if that hadn't
That's
been
all
leaked
over
to the newspapers.
That's all over the country. That was just one in Galway. It's going to be all over Ireland.
How many skeletons were there? 800? 800 skeletons.
There's mother.
There'd be thousands
There's
of
mother
skeletons
baby
if they
homes
introduced.
all
Yeah.
over this country from back then.
But,
there's one in
down
Redsborough.
Yeah.
And that is definitely full.
Well, the government won't go ahead and excavate the rest of them.
People want them to.
I know, but they won't.
They won't do it, yeah.
So it all felt very, very
In fact,
empty. There was no
one of
reparations
the
or anything.
official reports they did said that the Madeline Andrews wasn't really that bad. It's like
It's only 800 baby skeletons.
no, the Madeline Andrews is a bit mother. It's too separate.
I know. It's why they can get away with selling off hospitals to them still.
Kevin Rudd was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." Then continues.
Yeah, exactly. Empty apologies.
So like the Edna Kenny thing. So my dad did kind of a point.
Enda.
Whatever.
Enda
But
Kenny.
my dad did kind of a point.
Yeah. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know made a good point. Does that meme? Who are you again?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
This is
Oh, this is
Good evening,
Fiddick.
Dr.
Okay.
Reed.
This is the guy
Any
who
news
just told
about
you
my
about.
operation?
He infected his kids or something. Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Well, like Spanish.
Medical checkup.
Well, like Spanish flu.
Bothering you.
Is that what he did? He
guess
gave
so.
his
Can I
kids
help
Spanish
in
flu.
any way?
Really?
In
Why has
France.
no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
An hospital. I thought I was in an hospital.
Do you have medicine?
You have fatigue. Fine, fuck it. I'll give you fatigue.
Unfortunately, you are not the
Oh,
only person
please
who
get on
needs
your high
help.
horse.
And complaining about it won't do you any
Excuse
good.
me now.
I'm a posh English boy.
Excuse me now. He's sick.
sure
It's
if
your
my
job
missus
to look
was still
after him.
alive,
You're
she
literally
wouldn't
just
be happy
wandering
with me
around,
going
so you
on
drop
like
the
this.
attitude.
Ever stiff upper lip, boy.
You're a fucking vampire. It's grand for you. You're not going to get influenza.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed. so I
I'm
can
just a
return to
normal.
work.
I'm just an innocent man.
So I
was
can
more
return to work
curious
and my
about what you
family.
were doing
Oh, his
before
family
being
must be suffering so badly
I'm
because
a
he won't get sick
carpenter.
pay.
And a good one, too.
I once read.
But that
this
means
is what
I need
reminds me of
both
it, you know,
arms
going,
to
I'll
feed
stop
my
now.
family, Dr. Reed.
I'll talk when he's finished.
Doctors are arguing about your case.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
The writing
What
of
do you
this
mean?
game
I
is
often have
fucking
professional
outstandingly
arguments
bad.
with
I love
wives
it.
and
Doctors are no different from carpenters. I mean, he's
Differences are
right.
I'm an
That
humble
wouldn't matter.
man,
I mean,
and so I can
flesh
say
and bone.
these simple truths.
He's right, but it's like so unsubtle because they both cut things up. It's so unsubtle.
They're all just men who let their pride cloud their judgment. I'm a simple homegrown cockney, and so I can see these
Well,
truths
men do suck. Men do suck.
about this hospital.
Are you satisfied with
British.
your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases
Well,
of the
duh.
flu.
Where have
Well,
you been?
yeah, where
have
the
you
fuck have you been?
I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And
Operate
your
on you.
colleagues seem to think so too.
I guess
In
so.
other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think
No,
I can take
doctors
on the
are like
responsibility.
carpenters. I'm not saying he's wrong.
Carpenters of the flesh.
It's just it's very unsubtle. Like it's very unsubtle and cliche dialogue.
Why feel guilty about your injury?
Tell me about your
I love how
injury,
we're
Harvey.
mushing people.
Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
What an arsehole.
Did you voluntarily hurt yourself?
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr.
I know
Fiddick,
these things because I'm posh.
unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
You can eat rats like I do sometimes.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a
I
double.
thought she was wood.
She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
There wasn't very many of those during World War One.
I thought she were a piece of wood. I was tired, I was.
I wanted to say it's quite interesting what this man is saying. Because you know that book I have upstairs? Jack London, the guy that wrote White Fang and Call of the Wild. He was also a journalist. And he grew up in poverty himself, but obviously he became very wealthy. He was a journalist as well. And he went to London, to the East End specifically, in the 1890s, maybe early 19... No, I think it was the 1890s. I don't think it was before. No, it might have been early 1900s. I can't remember. It was definitely 1890s.
Whichever, just move on.
So he went undercover to investigate the lives of the working class and the poverty-stricken in the East End of London. And reading that book, it was and obviously he became a socialist, because who fucking wouldn't? I mean, that's where Karl Marx lived.
I know.
But you know, it's interesting reading it, because you can really see, you know, the stuff when you grow up, when you're a little kid and you're taught in school, and you know, you're taught that everyone can make themselves rich. Well, not rich. Everyone can get themselves to a comfortable standard of living if they work hard. That's what you're taught in school. And then it's like reading the Jack London book, and it's probably a lot like America now. It's like how you keep poor people poor, because it's stuff like that. These guys who were carpenters and had a wife and children, and that'll be another problem, because there was no birth control. You'd have too many children that you wouldn't be able to afford. But basically, you might actually have a decent enough life. You'd have a roof over your head, you'd have heating, you have food. That's what I mean. Wouldn't have luxuries, but be decent. But then they would injure themselves, and they'd get paid nothing. They'd have to go into hospital, and they'd have to pay medical bills. They wouldn't get any money from their boss, so they'd go into hospital for months, and then the family would drip down into poverty and have to move to Whitechapel. And it was so sad, because just reading this book, you could see how people were trapped in the cycle of poverty because of something that wasn't their fault. And it's probably the same in America now. I know that they are supposed to give you sick leave in America. Well, are they?
No, not really.
Oh
Depends
my
on the
God.
place.
So yeah, people just drop further down into poverty. And like when you're a kid, you're told shit like, oh, you know, people can get out of it if they work hard. And these were hard-working people. I'm going on my rant. And, you know, at the time, Victorians, and it's probably still an attitude now, it was believed that if you're poor, it's because you deserve it. It's because you're lazy. It's because you're feckless. It's because you were drunk.
Money was considered a virtue.
Well, they still think that now.
Yeah, I know.
The benefit scroungers. You know, like, that's where the workhouse and the places where Oliver Twist lived were so cruel, because it was like, we have to punish these people because they're lazy. And okay, I'll stop. Well, it just makes me very angry. These were hard-working men who had they were mostly men, and then they had an accident, and their whole family would be fucking starving, and it was probably some fucking rich.
Were they accidentally given the wrong type of ladder?
It was usually workplace injuries are the boss's fault.
Did you have an accident at work that wasn't your fault? Sorry.
You're being horrible.
I'm not. It's just that Ed is burned into my brain.
You know how much people were paid back then, and you know how many hours they worked.
I know. I agree with you. It's just that Ed is burned into me.
It's disgusting.
Did you have an accident?
If you have an accident at work, sue the fuck out of the fuckers.
Your fault. Vehicle insurance. What would I search it up? I was actually given the wrong type of ladder.
You can be given the wrong type of ladder.
There we go. National Accident Helpline.
This is not fun.
I saw this. No, I'm just saying I saw this 100 times as a kid, and it's burned into my brain.
You can be given the wrong type of ladder. You do know that.
I know.
But I was actually given the wrong type of ladder.
I was actually given the wrong type of ladder.
Stop laughing. It's fucking evil.
I'm not disagreeing. I think this is good that he sued his boss, but I think it's hilarious that this is stuck in my head.
My partner got workers' compensation, and then they fired them.
Oh, fuck off.
See?
Yes. But I was just saying, for years I have been just saying out loud, anytime I use a ladder, just muttering under my breath, I was actually given the wrong type of ladder.
I have seen this ad too. We've all seen this ad in Britain and Ireland.
I was installing a fire alarm system, but I was actually given the wrong type of ladder.
We've all seen this ad.
My left hand was crushed, and I dislocated my right shoulder. I called the National Accident Helpline, and their solicitor.
I don't even know why, because it's an innocuous ad, but it played, I would say, thousands of times on British and Irish TV when I was a kid.
Maybe there was a lot of workers' accidents.
I know.
Has got me £7,500, and I didn't even.
Not that much.
It's probably supposed to be.
If you've had an accident in the last 3 years at work or on the road, find out free if you can make a no-win, no-fee claim.
And you were working wouldn't have been very much.
Call the National Accident Helpline now.
National Accident.
At least they have. Well, it's gotten really bad, but at least they have the NHS and they don't have to pay for medical bills.
Yeah. Back to game. Okay, I think that's everything.
The
Oh, about the death of your wife. Nice sound at the end, though.
He already said. He said that
Tell me
she
more
came
about
into
the death of your wife.
Describe it slowly.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps.
What you should really do if
Helen
you want to
was
be a
happy I
decent man
wasn't
is
sent
go
to
to
the
his
front.
children and
What
give them
happened?
The Germans
how
sent
much
Zeppelins
your
to bomb
money
the
that you have for.
What am I
construction
gonna do?
site, but they
Give
missed
them
their
your
target.
money. Your money that you could live
My
on could
wife
probably
was
last
bringing
them for a
my
year.
dinner.
Go and give them your money, and they can. If they're not all right, how will they pay rent? How will they have food? Go and give them your money, you rich prick.
It's too hot to worry about these sort of
How
things.
much money does he have? Did you know? I read once, and it's probably still the same. Lots of rich people's money can sustain a poor family for a year.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you looking at me like
How
that?
are your children after losing them?
Go and give
They
them
were
money.
smaller then.
They can pay
The
rent
only
and
good
eat
thing about this
food.
is my Helen
He's going to
didn't
find
bring
them wandering the
with her.
streets of Whitechapel selling themselves. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens. That is why you laughing.
You're just so angry.
Well, he's such a rich man.
You were about to call him a cunt,
Yes, I
weren't you?
was.
Somebody died during the bombing.
Leave this
I'm
man
sorry
alone.
for
Unless you're going to actually give him
So
help.
many
Just-
died
you
during the
served very
bombing.
different ways in France, boyo.
I served in France.
Just leave.
Can't
Leave and walk
I would
away.
like to say that she didn't suffer.
Prick.
Truth is, I have no idea.
And you had the gall to give out Tim for complaining.
I did
His
know that
life
I'm
is
all
so
that my
shit. And
kids
if they go,
have.
poor me, I'm a vampire, I killed my sister.
Poor little baby.
Prick! Go on, fuck off. Just fuck off.
He is hot, though.
That's because he's come from generations of people who didn't have to work in mines and lived in fancy houses and a nice food and clean air.
I'm so happy. Is that everything? I think that's
Just
everything.
leave this man be. Leave him be.
Yeah, there we go. Bye.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Go and
I'll
check
see
on his
you
kids and give them food. You've already ruined the woman who was giving free healthcare by mushing her brains.
Yeah, that was a bad
Free
move.
healthcare to immigrants who couldn't fucking speak English.
Yeah, now she has a mush brain. That's not going to happen anymore.
And all the people were turned into vampires. And the dying man is now homeless. You've ruined everything.
I know. It's fine. Let's go over to the graveyard, shall we?
I'm sorry about that rant. That made me very angry.
Rants are always fun.
And nothing has really changed as much as it could have done.
No.
From 1918.
Right, we're in Whitechapel. Yeah, this is where we need to be.
Because I'm still waiting for my appointment for my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen them since Christmas 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, it was every couple of months. I'm probably going to go blind and they won't care.
Emma has cataracts at 30 years old.
Well, it's the cataracts.
Oh, it's some sort of dead tart.
The cataracts is because of the panuvitis, which is a chronic eye condition that inflames the eyeball.
Mm-hmm. Can I go up here?
I'm on eye
Ooh,
drops.
can I sneak
take them
past some
I take
people?
one eye drop every 2 days.
Oh, I might be able to
every
sneak
second
past
day.
them. That would really open up the world for me a little bit.
I thought you were going to make some Jack the Ripper joke there.
What?
When the woman you called a dead tart.
I'm using tart in a non-derogatory way, although I don't know if that's a thing.
It's rather mild, yeah. Tart is rather mild in it's slag and that's much nastier. And
You slag.
And even that's mild because they allowed that to be in British TV before the watershed.
It's on the same level as when what do they also call people on soaps? You cow.
Is when in real life they be swearing. It's supposed to be
you bloody cow.
It's supposed to be like rough East End working class women, and they're like, "You cow! Oh, we better watch our language. You cow!" Instead of "you cunt." You stole my man, you fucking contour.
Jesus.
Well, that's what they say if it was real life.
Mm-hmm.
You're working class. You know how we speak.
Vaguely.
Oh, posh boy.
Wow.
Your nana has hoop earrings and drank Dutch gold. One of us. One of us.
Mm-hmm.
One of
I
us.
did become a
She doesn't
little
wear
bit of
hoop
a
earrings
slag.
anymore.
No,
I
she
became
doesn't.
Or drink Dutch
total
gold.
No.
slag.
Maybe the older,
I remember you saw.
maybe the older you get, the posher you get.
I think you didn't you see a photo of my nana from when she was babysitting me at some point and went, "Oh man, you really do come from us, don't you?"
Well, because Kate's parents got into money.
Yeah.
Well, they earned it, I suppose, but it's still a capitalist system.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad has a good job that pays a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Where I grew up very poor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of that was my parents. I won't get into all that.
Uh-huh.
Place for a stroll.
Go away! I want to go to my sister's funeral. You prick.
I just want to mourn my dead sister that I did kill. But,
Yeah, you did kill her.
ignore that bit.
And then you're all shocked that she's having a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked she is too. Who's paying for the funeral?
Oh fuck! Jesus Christ! Why are you doing this to me? You prick!
Is he wearing a little person?
I'm gonna drink you, you fucker.
Paula says you're going the wrong way anyway.
Am I? I don't think so. It's over here. Yeah, I need to be going up this way. The eye in the tomb, attend Mary's funeral. Reach the cemetery.
Oh, but your mother's going to be there. Didn't you say that?
Maybe.
I know that.
Drink the fuckers. Get all my blood up and then claw them up.
How's your healthcare system, Nobel? Maybe we can move to Canada.
Yeah, Canada healthcare is meant to be okay, right? Comparatively. There we go, lovely. Now, if everybody could come slowly around the corner, please, that would be fantastic for me.
Mary Emily's mother did make me feel a bit of socialist, really.
Yes, I know.
I shouldn't have said her name. My friend's mother made me feel a bit socialist, not just because the chateau was so expensive, but when she went to France, she said that French doctors are so much better. The doctors in the continent are much better than the doctors in Ireland.
Oh, they are.
You said that
Irish doctors are fucking
You
horrifically
said that about
terrible.
your uncle in Spain.
Yeah, Irish doctors are the laughing stock of Europe.
So whenever Mary Emily's mum goes to France, she can go private and visit French doctors. And I'm like, that is so unfair because I can't do that. It's it's just not fair. Because Mary Emily is on healthcare. Because she says, well, you have to pay. It's tax funded like this in Britain.
My uncle had epileptic fits after an accident for many, many years. He had epileptic seizures
after he hit his head.
Every week at one point he was getting seizures. He fell off a wall while drunk and landed on some rocks on the shoreline and fucked up his legs and stuff for a while as well, and got like light brain damage. And all it did was it made him have epilepsy, basically.
That was very dangerous.
But he suffered epileptic fits for years and years here, and was put on like a string of just the same therapies and medicines and stuff like that over the course of a decade. Moved to Spain, and within 6 months never had another seizure. Like, he went to a doctor in Spain just to get like a re-up on meds or something, and they went, oh, so I assume you've had all of these tests and tried this medication, yeah? And he went, no, they never put me on that. And they looked at him and went, what the fuck is Ireland like? And they put him on that and he was fine. Irish medicine is considered a laughing stock.
I want to pay a French doctor to look at my eyes.
Yes.
Give me your money.
Over here. Can you... Oh, God. I pressed that by accident.
Oh, that's cool.
It's fine, yeah.
You should have been doing that all along.
I should have. I pressed that by accident. I forgot I had it.
Because you got it earlier.
Oh, this is amazing now. Look at this. Look how easily I broke him apart. And he's like level 16. This is fantastic.
Oh, me and you are such dopes. We completely forgot that you got it.
I forgot I had the stealth ability.
Well, I should have remembered too. You got it.
I'm in the cemetery. Yippee.
Oh,
I don't know if I have this.
Oh, I've heard of it as a CPAP, but I'm guessing there's an APAP, a DPAP, and BPAP as well.
Different words, different countries. I mean, different words for different countries.
Steen was saying in Ireland there was a big scandal that the pap smear test wasn't working correctly.
Yeah,
yes, that was a big thing. Yeah.
And a lot of people died of cervical cancer.
Yep, who were given the all clear.
There's actually, because one of the women who was the most famous activist, Vicky Phelan, she became
I've heard of her.
A really massive activist for against the stuff to do with HSC. She just died of cervical cancer recently. And there's a big, huge memorial to her in UCC. It's very sad.
Yeah, a lot of people were given the all clear because of like faulty testing, and then
they were sick, and it was too late.
Then they were sick.
Too late.
By the time they realised that it was faulty testing, a lot of them were on like stage 4 already.
Well,
so it's like,
that's the
sorry.
thing about cancer. Apparently, you don't realise how sick you are. It's much too late.
Yeah. The time that actual like.
It's an awful disease.
Genuine, like, just unignorable symptoms happen. It's like, you're already kind of fucked, sorry.
Kane was like last night.
And they were like, oh, well, it can't be cancer. I was given the all clear.
Kane was like last night, let's watch this comedy about cancer. And I'm like, no.
I want to watch Paddleton because it's meant to be very good, and Emma won't.
Let's face it, the odds are, it's like 1 in 3 people get cancer.
Yeah, I know.
So one of us is going to get it. I don't want to see a movie about cancer.
Well, it's, like a fun topic for like a depressing comedy.
At least neither of us smoke.
Widow in distress. New investigation. What? Save the isolated women defeating the Skalds. Where?
She's
somebody out. Okay.
There was a smoking scandal in Sydney.
Oh, there you are. Hey, fucker. I'll drink you.
She's fine. She's behind the gate.
Oh yeah, she's behind the gate. She could just wait until daytime. Shut up, baby. Oh! Fuck off!
At one point, both my
There we go.
cars.
Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Hang on. It's not going well. The skulls are actually more dangerous at this point than some of the humans.
They should have made it more interesting and had it that they were literally attacking that woman.
Yeah.
Give it more pressure.
Give more of a
more
drama.
tension.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus Christ! I'm trying. Can you not fucking see that I'm doing my best?
Can you not see that he's like trying to save?
Calm down for a second.
He's trying to go to his sister's funeral.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit busy, and I'm still taking time out of my busy rich boy schedule for you.
He's posh, like he's worth like 10 years.
Ow! Fuck off!
He's posh, like he's worth 10 years. Well, you're probably posh.
Do it! Drink him! Oh my God! Drink him.
You're probably posh too.
I'm fucked, I think. Hang on.
Oh, look at him jump. Because it's really sad, because we live next
No, run!
We live next door to a graveyard. Whenever I cut through it on my way to the shopping centre, because it's a shortcut to Tesco's. It's really sad that you see paupers' graves in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fucking hell. Funerals are way too expensive. They charge so much just to fucking bury meat.
Not sure what I'm supposed to do about this, to be totally honest. I can just run in circles for a bit.
If I die first, don't embalm me or do any of that shit.
I think it's illegal not to.
That is so... No, you can do the natural burials in some countries.
Yeah, but I don't think here is one of them.
Just burn me outside and put my ashes in the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, it's ridiculous. Charging that much money.
Where'd they go? Oh, they're still there. Fuck me, I'm healing very, very slowly.
Take serum.
I don't have any. Oh wait, I have blood serum. I forgot I had that. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, I was looking at the blood serum and going, that's useless to me.
Just burn me outside. I need a towel. Just burn me outside.
There we go, now I can fight him. Hey, fucker.
It's disgraceful. They
Drink him.
so
Yes, there we go.
That was a storyline in the new Full Monty. One of the few storylines that actually landed. That this character died and it was like that he couldn't afford a funeral. And we're going to put him in a pauper's grave. And it's like, what? Sure, Dreya won't look suspicious on one's corpse.
Oh my God, come on. Stop jumping on me like a little fucking golem.
Well, he'll probably die first, right? And then you'll die.
Yeah, but you're older.
Yeah, but
so I think it evens out.
No, I think women still live longer.
I think it's 4 years, so we should die around the same time.
Oh, nice.
We can die in each other's arms or whatever.
The guinea pig, well, like that awful movie, you know. Push her in a wicker man and claims part of your religion. Apparently those weren't actually real, the Romans just made it up. Because they found no archaeological evidence that there ever were wicker men.
I just fucking did, you old freak.
Hey,
what?
That's not nice. Discreetly attend your sister's funeral. Why can't you talk to your mother?
Right, you're safe. Jesus. Don't tell anybody I drank those boys.
Are you
or I'll kill you too.
I don't know. Who were those
I like your
people?
hat.
They wanted to kill me. Why?
It looks a little bit like a World War II helmet.
They won't
couples coffin. We can do a couples coffin.
Why? I'm not being married, I'm being cremated.
We can be cremated together.
I am Shaoshun.
And our ashes can
Thank you
mix.
so much for helping me, Mr. Reed.
I don't know.
I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Bye.
There's a special type of...
Shaoshun.
There's a special type. Have you heard of Chinese vampires?
Yes, the bouncy boys.
They're weird.
The bouncy boys. We talked about that yesterday, didn't we?
Me and you.
Yeah.
We talked about Chinese vampires.
I'm pretty sure we talked about the bouncy boys yesterday.
Me and you.
Yeah, on stream.
Did we?
We mentioned the bouncy boys at some point on this stream, right?
We weren't playing this yesterday.
No, but I mean, vampires came up for some reason and we talked about the bouncy boys.
I don't remember this.
I can't remember what they're called, but they are bouncy boys.
They're very weird, though.
Do you want to check up?
We
I
talked
could drink
about
you.
about Chinese dragons and how they were worms.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure we mentioned the bouncy boys.
What's all this blood?
I don't know, it's an average Catholic church.
Why was this? Well, this is probably Protestant England.
That's true.
But like, why is that lady, the widow, why is she in this place?
I feel like we just stumbled across, we saved a serial killer, to be honest.
What, that she's a serial killer?
Maybe, I mean, what the fuck was she doing in here?
Yeah, what are all these skeletons?
And I can't ask her about it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, it says she's still on the screen, widow in distress.
It's locked.
Go and hypnotise her.
Hey, fucker.
Mush this bitch's
Shouldn't you
brains.
go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband.
Her
at the
husband's a
cemetery,
vampire.
Mr. Reed.
A Chinese vampire.
I can't mesmerize her yet. I'm not high enough level. Bye. See you later, I guess.
Keep an eye on her, though. Maybe her husband's a vampire.
Maybe. Have you seen the film Mr. Vampire? That has hopping vampires in it. No, I have seen hopping vampires in stuff.
Why you don't get out of this? Oh.
Hey, fucker.
Oh, are they body snatchers? Oh no, they're just skulls. They wouldn't have had body snatchers. No, I don't think they would.
Oh, fucker! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, hang on.
After the Burke and Hare scandal, body snatchers sort of died out. You know Burke and Hare?
Yes.
They made that terrible movie about it with Simon Pegg.
Yeah, that didn't look very good, so I didn't watch it. Isn't Andy Serkis in that?
I think, is he Burke or is he Hare?
I don't know the difference. I wouldn't know.
It's two different people.
I know. Hey.
Apparently there's a legend that they used to steal Scottish traveller children and kill them.
No idea.
Did you know that Scottish travellers, like Ireland and Irish shepherds?
No, I didn't.
But they do, yeah. Apparently in Scotland they're called Highland shepherds.
No idea. Never heard of them. The claw's so OP. I've upgraded. No!
Rat.
I have upgraded the claw a decent amount.
Rat baby.
Oh, body. Oh, just some 5 shillings. Why can't I take his armor or
Is that
something?
her husband?
Maybe.
It still says widow in distress.
Oh, fuck me. There's so many.
It feels like she's meant to. Yeah.
Why would anybody be here? Why is a funeral taking place here?
It's so silly, like all these creatures around.
It's like how they hold their eyes up, like.
Do the sneaky thing.
I think it's too late for that.
You can still try though.
Just drink them! Drink them! Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's bad.
You can still try.
I need to drink one of them. There we go, drink them. Perfect.
Did you hear me?
Yes. But I don't have blood anyway. There. I have a little bit of blood left. I can heal.
Why are they having a nighttime funeral? Yeah, people have funerals in the night.
I think that would be kind of atmospheric and nice. I don't mind that.
No, I'm not saying it. We're not objecting to it. We're just saying that doesn't happen in real life.
I think it would be fun.
Yeah, but it doesn't
There we go,
happen.
you're dead.
Well,
Ah, fuck off!
it'd be quite impractical, like people want to go to bed at night time. That's what it is.
No, they want to be sad too.
Also, after the funeral, maybe they don't do this in other countries.
Fuck me.
But you know, they do this in other countries, don't they? Where you have to wake. You have a wake after the funeral as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go to the pub, you have some sandwiches, you drink.
Ow! Okay, this is bad. This is really bad.
There'll be no pubs open if it's night time. Where will they all go together and go? He was a grand fine.
Fuck off!
Jesus, Kane.
Well, shush for a second. I need to concentrate.
You're just shit games. Don't yell at me.
Fuck you!
Fuck you too. You
Fuck you!
bitch.
Fucker. Where is he? Where'd he go? Okay, I've healed up a tiny bit. I need to fucking stun him. There we go. One drink and I'm fine. Because that heals me up and I can do this. There we go. Nice and easy. Right. Please don't make there be any more. I'm not drinking a rat. Can I loot you? I can. Aluminium
remind
shards.
me to show a pig before the end. I promise to show a pig.
To go show pig.
No, not till before the end. I'm enjoying this.
Show pig. Oh, light regeneration serum. +2. That's amazing. Thank you.
Just ignore the scrolls, whatever the fuck they are. Just run past him.
Well, if it's just one, I may as well for the experience. Oh, fuck off.
run
It's 2 of
past
them.
him. Go to the funeral.
Well, I need the experience as well. Like, otherwise I won't be able to level up properly. It's very annoying.
It is annoying. Because I want to see a funeral. Mm-hmm. A creepy nighttime funeral.
If it's just one, exactly.
Also, it'd be hard to see at night. What if they drop the coffin, you know, and they don't drop it into the hole properly?
Yeah, it could be a wacky farce. It'd be funny.
Are they going to be standing there with, like, flashlights, whatever the equivalent was in 1918?
Just a torch or a lantern, I guess.
Torch is a flashlight in America.
Yeah, but I mean like an actual torch. Like a
mean like a
flaming
flaming
stick.
torch?
Yes.
Yeah, but people get confused because in America...
Yeah, they call them flashlights.
No, they call flashlights torches in America.
No, they don't.
Don't they?
No, they call torches flashlights.
Oh, I was saying flashlight. I guess
Well, that's Americanism.
I watched a lot of American movies.
Yeah. Americans call a torch a flashlight. Even though it doesn't flash.
No, Americans call it a flashlight. You're saying British and Irish.
Oh, whatever.
See, you're getting confused too.
Americans call a torch a flashlight.
Yeah, because there was a bit of chicken run, and Mrs. Tweedy says to her husband, go and get the flashlight. And apparently that was because DreamWorks told them you have to change that. People be confused. Nick Park does sound maybe a bit xenophobic, but he said he hated working with the Americans because they took all the
Well, they are Americans.
They took all the British and said, what do you mean they are Americans?
aren't they?
Such a xenophobic little bitch.
Fuck you.
But it's xenophobic.
Is it?
Yes. If you said that about any other country, you'd think it was wrong. But just because it's the Americans or the British, you insult the Americans and the British a lot.
I mean, they bring it on themselves. You ever fucking heard them?
Every single individual person.
Yep.
So 330 million Americans are to blame for all the bad stuff.
Yep.
And how many Brits are there? 60 million Brits are to blame for everything bad.
Yep. I'm mainly joking.
Is it 60 million Brits?
I don't know, something like that.
God, another World War II.
The Welsh and Scottish can be fine. It's mainly
another
the
World War
English.
II would wipe that whole island out. Because that's how many people died in World War II. Overall, 60 million. Did you know that?
It's funny to me because it just sounds like fleshlight.
Did you know that?
What?
60 million is how many people died in World War II.
Okay.
So if that is the population of Britain, that would be that whole country just gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Really puts into perspective how small Britain actually is.
Yeah, it's a tiny hell island.
When you think of places like Russia and China, and Russia lost
Not that Ireland isn't a tiny hell island.
The Soviet Union lost so many people during World War II. It was something ridiculous, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Since I can't reveal
20
myself to my
million
mother,
people or
Yeah,
something ridiculous.
So
I must find a
insane.
discreet spot to attend the
That
ceremony.
shows you how big a country is that it can survive after.
Why
losing
can't
that
you
many
reveal
people.
yourself to Mother? Has this been, like, properly explained? Like, she's not going to go,
I
vampire!
thought he had amnesia and didn't remember who he was.
No,
He did.
he doesn't remember what happened just before he got turned.
So he knows who his mother is.
Yeah, he knows his mother and his sister and stuff.
Maybe we were supposed to. Maybe if you talk to more people, you'd find out more stuff.
No, but I mean, like, the mother's not going to go, oh,
Yeah, but
vampire!
there's obviously some sort of hidden quest where you can find out why you don't like your mother.
I don't think so.
There is.
Discreetly, he just said, oh, I can't reveal myself to Mother yet.
She's probably abusive or something.
Maybe we'll find out
I
here.
am the resurrection and
There's
the
only
life.
one people there?
Is it just
He
my
that
mum?
believeth in me, though
It's
he were
just
dead,
two guys.
yet shall
Well, there's
he
the
live.
priest, your mum, and who's the guy
And
holding
Your
whosoever
ma'am.
liveth
And who's the guy
and
holding-
Your
believeth in me
ma'am.
shall live.
And who's
It's just your ma'am.
and who's the guy holding?
You hate it when people say that and it
Who's the
slipped
guy-
out.
The accent slips out sometimes. It slips out with you.
Uh-huh.
Sure. So who's the man holding the umbrella? Is that your dad holding the umbrella over
I
your
have
mum?
no idea.
We commend
You have blood
unto
running
thy
down your
hands
chin.
of mercy, most merciful
I am full
Father.
of
That
skull
grave.
blood.
That grave.
It's
The
cute.
soul of
That
our
grave is
sister
very
departed, and we commit
It
her
is
body
raining.
to
It's
the
going to be all
ground.
sloppy
No,
and
but
muddy.
I mean, it just looks very. It's her servant.
Oh, it might be a
Earth
butler.
to earth, ashes
Holding
to
the
ashes,
umbrella for her so
dust
she can weep.
Well, it's over his head too. In fairness.
It looks like a double or triple umbrella. Ooh, fancy.
I didn't know there was such things. Is she blind?
Why
Yeah.
kill my Mary and stick her here in this
Well, don't stick her there then. Put her somewhere else.
god-awful place?
Or have her
Just
cremated.
taxidermy
These
her.
are the
Yeah.
legal
You're rich.
requirements
Oh,
for the epidemic.
Avery,
Yeah, they always call their
feel
butlers
so
by their surnames.
please take
My
me.
name is James.
Yes,
Shut up, Avery.
Shut up, Jeeves.
Excuse me, where's my fee? He doesn't look Protestant. He looks Catholic, unless that's what Protestants do look like.
I don't know. I don't know what Protestants look like.
Well, you
Protestant
went to
priests
a
look like.
Protestant school,
Yeah,
didn't
but
you?
they just used to dress in like jumpers.
Well, oh god, they're definitely not Catholics. Then the Catholic priests. So, oh my god, you fucking emo little bitch. I should have said bitch. That was sexist.
I'm clipping that.
Oh. But it's sexist.
What have I done?
Just go and talk to your mother. Is she some cunt or something? Disowned you because you're a
Could
doctor.
only change
She wanted you to be, I don't know. We don't work.
one thing. This is a nightmare.
Out of whining. I feel no sympathy for you. Just get my nerves.
You think he's really hot?
Yes, but he's
Jonathan.
not nice. Oh,
Oh,
what?
fuck off,
Go
you!
away, you weird, creepy bitch. Let me talk to my mummy. What,
Oh,
do
we're
you,
both so fucking achingly goth.
what do you want, you stupid bitch?
I
Go
thought
and
you
eat some
could
more
use
dead
the
people.
company.
No, I don't want the
am
company of
so
someone who
sorry
eats
for
the
your loss,
dying.
Jonathan.
She was kindness incarnate.
We might as well get some backstory on her. And the
She
sister.
was a good person. Vibrant.
This is just
full of
fridging, you know, when they kill off a woman to advance the male's plot.
Kindness incarnate.
Woman in the
my
frame.
Mary.
Comic book term.
You're a good person,
Because
Jonathan.
so many of Spider-Man's girlfriends
young
literally killed
echo.
every big fridges.
A newborn cast into the night without
Oh my
so much as
God,
a
can we just kill
candle to
this
guide
guy?
your way.
God, do you masturbate to Edgar Allan Poe?
Probably does. While she
And it
rips
led to
out
her
the
death.
lungs of some dying peasant.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and
It haunts me.
What, you made her go crazy before you ate her?
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully.
You must come
No,
to
I
terms
mustn't.
with this.
I'll do
You
whatever I
must
want.
learn
If I
to
want to be
live
depressed,
with
I'll
what
be depressed.
happened.
Have you ever read an Anne Rice novel? God, I hope not, but also...
Can we just not talk to this woman? I don't like that the game is making her out to be a goodie. I want you to... She made you... She went...
I think she's an ambiguous character.
No. She's an evil bitch. And because of her, it was your fault too. Because of her, well, the game didn't give you any options. You were always going to do something terrible to the nurse. And that's because of this woman, because she was blackmailing you, because you were killing people. And the game is like playing this like your love interest or something. Well, it's a woman in a video game. She's only there for her tits. In fact, come on, name how many movies, TV shows can you think of? They're not very more in recent years, but very few where the woman is there for anything other than to be the love interest. So you are not fucking this woman.
I wasn't intending to.
Yeah, but the game might make.
If I'm fucking anybody, it's going to be a mentally ill vampire woman.
The game's not going to let you do that.
But she's the coolest person.
It's not going to let you be gay or bi. It's not going to let you fuck cool people. It's going to make you. It's going to make you. You'll probably get married to this bitch at the end in some sort of wedding of the damned. If that Daenerys, does that happen?
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Does he marry this bitch? Tell me she dies and dies painfully. Put her in the sun.
I'm learning every night.
Oh, just get away from her. Put her in the sun.
No spoilers, thank you. Toxic MMO.
Toxic?
No.
Toxic?
But my sister.
Why am I toxic?
Just angry at video games mode.
What do you mean toxic?
Oh my fucking god.
I'm not toxic.
Oh my god, I'm
the
gonna
work
shut
of our
down.
enemies.
Why does he think I'm toxic?
I'm gonna shut down the stream.
We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt.
He doesn't marry her? Yay, thanks,
So
David.
this is why to warn
I'm
me.
not toxic.
You felt this pain
Am I?
yourself.
No!
You too.
Did he
have
mean that?
endured.
I'm gonna bite you.
Alright, okay.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've
lost.
lost.
We're
so
not
many
friends.
We've only just met.
We've
Loved
met each other
ones.
like 3 times, and one of those you were fucking teeth deep
Pray
in a
for Mary's
cadaver.
forgiveness.
Well, it wasn't dead yet. It was sort of on its way out.
Going.
And then we just sat there talking to her next to a corpse.
I'm not a religious man.
Just make her go away.
God and I are on
Can
bad
you
terms
just
right
press
now.
escape and walk away?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, I hate this bitch
I'm
so
not a
much.
religious man.
Well, it would be
You
a bit
should
weird
know
if you're a religious man and you're a fucking vampire.
This is not
Doesn't that
about
sort of
you
disprove the
forgiving
existence
yourself.
of heaven?
This is
Does
for
it?
her.
There's no vampires.
You could be cursed
This
by
is
God.
you
There's no
telling
vampires.
Mary
What, like
how
Cain?
sorry
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Cain.
Should I do
See,
that?
like in whatever it's called,
St.
Book
Mary's
of Nod.
Church is not far from here.
So
Go
you can
there
rest
and
easy.
make your
I mean,
peace.
it's mad video game talk.
Find
I know.
solace
I'm
in
oversensitive.
My
Yes.
lady wants me to confess.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, Jonathan.
I knew you would be really mad if I
It's
said
you
that.
who wants to
Why is
confess.
she wearing trousers? Women don't wear trousers in 1918. It's because she's rich and she can get away with it. Because was it Marlene Dietrich or Greta Garbo? Didn't one of them get arrested because they went about in Paris in trousers?
Oh, I think Marlene Dietrich
She
did.
was hot.
Yeah, Marlene Dietrich's hot.
She was hot. She was bisexual.
Yes.
And I think
You can tell because she couldn't sit properly in chairs.
no, because she wore trousers in Paris.
But every picture of Marlene Dietrich sitting in an interview, she's got her legs all weird.
She left Germany because of the Nazis. I think she might have even helped some Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think she went back to Germany after the war. Even though there was still a lot of old Nazis hanging about who were like, we don't want you back, bitch. Because it was a real loss for Goebbels' films
locked,
because he
all
had to
right.
control the films when she left because she was like their highest ranking actress. It's all I'm all left with is now my little fascist bitches.
Jonathan's about to go listen to Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit. Oh, God. No one knows what it's
When I first showed Kate a photograph of Marlene Dietrich's, I think she was wearing trousers and you went, she
I
was
think it was
hot.
in like a tuxedo or
You were
something.
like, oh, she's so hot.
Well, yeah.
She is.
Women in tuxedos are unbelievably hot.
She's also got those
Hotter
eyes.
than any boy could ever be in a tuxedo.
She's got those eyes too, very hot eyes.
Is this a thing I can be in? Yeah. Whitechapel Old Road. Like I'm looking for a. Oh, here we go. It's a place, a safe house. Amazing, good stuff. Now don't save because it'll make everything worse. As a queer, gotta agree with you.
About Marlene Dietrich, so the bisexual's not sitting properly. Kane thinks he can say that because he's related to someone who's bisexual.
Hey, you're the one who said Frog Detective had intense bisexual energy.
He did though.
Women being hottest in suits. Yes. I think women are hotter in suits than men.
Well, I don't agree with that because I'm not attracted to women. But you know, if you are, then that's fine. Like men in suits, yummy.
Mm-hmm. we need to go back to the church. Okay.
MBs also.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, non-binary people.
NBs. I think that's the best slang for any of the queer groups.
The queer groups.
Like, boys have the best flag.
They do have a good flag.
And NBs have the best, like, nickname.
What are eggs again?
Eggs are, like, trans people who don't know they're trans yet, I think.
That's a cute name, eggs.
Yeah, some people hate it, but I like NB. NB's a nice one.
I think eggs
Oh,
is a
Jesus.
nice name. That sounds cute.
I mean, that's a term, I mean. I'm aware some people don't like NBs. Dodge away. We'll drink you one more time just to fill up on our blood and then shoot you or claw you or whatever.
One of the party guests said they didn't like MDs.
Really?
No, they didn't say that. They said...
Oh, Jesus, it's a big one!
They said that... Why do we call, you know, a feminine man non-binary or a masculine woman non-binary?
One of those.
And I was like, well, that's not what...
Oh, no!
I was like, that's not what it means. It doesn't mean... Because yes, you're right. We should accept feminine men and masculine women. But it doesn't... That's not what non-binary means. I was like, no, you're totally wrong.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus Christ! People hate it because of the cutesiness. There we go.
People hate it.
Ah! Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why are you going to the church?
I don't know, it said go to the church. I wasn't 100% paying attention.
Is that the one with the priest doing all the social ramblings?
Maybe. Yes, it is. It's that church.
You really aren't going to get on with him.
Okay, drink him.
Because you're a vampire. And I think you're definitely probably bisexual.
We have a little bit of bisexuality.
Well, vampires are always queer coded.
Yeah, I think every vampire just becomes bi as soon as they get turned.
That woman Stephanie Myers is wrong. They don't become white, they become bi.
It's just a thing.
I mean, if you live for the rest, you know, if you live until the earth explodes, you might as well be bisexual. Well, that's kind of the theme, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, did that sound offensive?
No, I don't think so.
It's like, I didn't mean it. But it's like Night in the Shadows.
Oh my god! Fuck me!
It's like the Night in the Shadows, the TV show.
Yeah.
Nadja and Matt Berry's character, they're like very much in love and they're married. But they're like, well, we're going to live forever, so we might as well have an open relationship. And we might as well be bisexual. I mean, they kind of queer baited it. They never have to show them. Though they did make what's his name again? Guillermo? He came out as gay, so that's nice.
Yes, finally, after like 2 series of like hinting.
He was the little doggy in Puss in Boots.
Yes.
The new Puss in Boots.
I found him very annoying.
Oh.
I did find him extremely annoying in that. He was like the comic relief character.
He wasn't, he was love.
He was like the cutesy comic relief boy. I found him very annoying. That movie is okay. The new Puss in Boots is by far the best Shrek thing ever, but that's not a high bar.
I saw another funny thing about vampires. Like, if you live forever, why not just do, you know, whatever you want? As in, do really naughty things. Like, you know, spend 10 years, because you have forever, doing a naughty art project that you'll never get any money for. Because you have forever.
This is basically just the plot of Only Lovers Left Alive by Jim Jarmusch.
Well, they don't really do anything naughty.
They do.
Well,
they just spend like decades doing obscure art projects and then meet each other up again.
No, but this person was like, do something really naughty.
Pointless compassion. Shed your skin. Forget your old weaker self.
Is
what
you
do you want
Irish?
from me?
Don't sound so pleased.
Well, it's just I wasn't expecting this. Who the fuck are you?
You weren't expecting Irish people in London?
Well, not to look like this.
To bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
He is Irish.
He is, yeah.
What's up with his skin?
I don't know.
Ascalon's will is vampire
What
law.
the fuck are you?
Vampire law.
Learn them, abide by them, or I shall
Why is he a
return
giant?
as your judge and jury.
Your judge.
Who is this person?
I have no fucking idea. Big vampire goblin?
It wasn't offensive what I said about bisexual.
No.
Who was it? Kane, was it?
With their plans and unsolicited counsel.
These immortals tried my patience with their counsel. What immortals? What counsel?
I don't know.
You must be missing bits. You must
I'm not, I promise. I'm going through the story. Reverend Kane. Oh, he's being beset by vamps. Who the fuck are you?
It's the vampire hunters. Wait, should she be killing
But who's that?
What's going on? It's because he's got...
Jesus Christ.
He's got a crucifix.
He's got a big fucking flaming cross.
We don't know who he is, and neither does Jonathan. Well, Jonathan seemed to know who he was. He was like, these immortals and their stupid council. You've been a vampire 2 days, and you know who the council is? You must be missing
I think they mean, counsel as in advice, not counsel as in with an I-E, an I-L at the end.
No, counsel with advice is spelled differently.
Yeah, it was. It was spelled E-L, wasn't it?
I don't think it was.
Yeah, it was. I think you're wrong.
All right, so that's your game, you little bitch.
Ow!
He's got a cross.
I'm aware.
Well, then don't look at
Shoot him with a blood thing. There we go. Shoot him with another blood thing.
I just said counsel is a counsel.
Ow! Fucking stop hitting me with a stick, fucker!
It's not weird how your brain just automatically sees it as a thing you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like memory.
Oh, fuck.
Memory is very unreliable.
Mm-hmm. Like eyewitness accounts are fuck.
Yeah, because memory isn't actually all that reliable. Mm-hmm. Your memory changes based on your interpretations. Because I believe you, and I believe Howlett.
Don't like that, do you?
I believe you, and I believe Howlett. But in my head, it said I am.
Ow! Fuck, it's mustard gas or something. Or garlic powder or whatever the fuck
they've
it
been
is.
doing that for ages.
I know. I've never really been sure what it is.
Did you save the priest?
No, he's dead on the floor. He's right there, isn't he?
Oh!
Or is that a skull? I actually don't know.
Were you supposed to save him? Well,
right now I'm busy.
That'd be a shame to kill him off, because it felt like there was potential for good conflict.
I don't know if that's a skull or him. I'm too busy to look at him.
Alright, I'm just saying, it'd be a shame if he did get killed off, because there was a lot of potential for conflict.
Don't really have the choice right now.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it would be a shame because,
Yes, you've said that many times now.
Let me finish a fucking sentence. Because,
This is how it feels.
You're all atheist and snobby, and he's all rich and an idiot. I mean, he's all religious and stuff. So, it'd be interesting conflict.
Drink them. There we go.
Yeah, because you're a doctor, and he's against medicine and shit. He believed in, quackery shit, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So there's so much potential for conflict there. And you're a vampire, so, he should be hunting you.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be a shame if he said.
There we go. We need the blood. I'm using him as blood fodder, the small boy, and then using the blood to hurt the big boy. That seems like a good choice. One more. There we go. Drink them again, and then I can do another blood shot in the big boy. Fantastic. Oh, well, we're out of blood. Bye. There we go. That's something. And I have one heal left. Not really sure what to do to him, if I'm honest.
Maybe just run away.
I don't know if I can. I think I might need to kill him because he's just outside the fucking church. Okay, he's gonna do the cross attack. I'm gonna go like this and then try and smash him.
How can you go into the church? Because the crosses will be in there too.
I don't know.
You should make.
Ow,
they should make vampire sunglasses.
Right, let's heal a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, special vampire sunglasses so you don't get affected by crosses. I like the way they animate that. It's it's interesting.
Right, come over
it's
here.
It's like in that 80s movie Fright Night, remember? Where the hot guy got burned by the crucifix. He was the guy playing the vampire in that. Chris Sarandon.
Yes.
The guy from Princess Bride. Susan Sarandon's husband. For some reason she never changed her name even though.
One more and then drink this. There we go. Now we're fucking killing him.
Why did she keep the name, do you reckon, when they've been divorced for 40 years?
Cooler name, maybe?
This man.
It is a good name, Susan Sarandon.
His crucifix. This is not good news.
You didn't know crucifixes affected vampires? Have you not read Dracula?
No, maybe Dracula doesn't exist in this world.
Well, in our world, it was out by then. That was the 1890s.
Does he have a thing about being hurt by crosses?
I think so.
Yeah.
This isn't Dracula, a lot of the modern basis for a lot of the modern vampire stuff. Though he does go out in the sun in the Dracula, doesn't he? That was what Coppola's movie did get right.
Yes, he goes out in the sun just wearing sunglasses.
Was it Nosferatu that made it nighttime?
I think so.
And that was just a rip-off of Dracula.
Yes, they got sued very hard because of that. Search. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup. Yeah, we ruined that whole scam, sorry.
Oh, that was the woman who couldn't talk. She was pushing them there, wasn't she?
Ruined that for everybody.
I imagine how can you go into a church if there's a cross right there in the door?
Maybe it's just like...
Oh, it's like when he's sitting Fright Night.
Yeah, it's like Fright Night, where it's like you have to have faith while wielding it.
Yes?
Hi.
What is it that you want?
To suck your blood.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
I need to be invited in, sorry.
No worries, my son.
Oh, is that the one who just buried your sister?
Having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know
Aw, I don't know.
Leave me alone.
Vicar Joseph.
May I help you, child?
Don't call a grown man child. You're the same age.
I haven't
Yeah,
the
but
strength
father,
to cross the
child.
threshold.
It's meant to be the shepherd kind of thing.
Do you call Protestant
Cleanse my
ones father
soul.
too?
I think so.
church
You don't.
is
You call
shut
them vicar or
by
reverend.
order of the bishop.
You don't call the Protestants.
Don't
Still the
you?
vicar
I
of
actually
St.
don't know.
Mary's,
Well, in
if that's
Emmerdale, they never
any
call
use
him
to you,
father.
my
They say,
son.
hi, Vicar Charles.
That might be a Church of England thing. Although
Well,
this is Church
that
of
is
England,
Protestantism.
yeah. I have no idea. Yeah, it says Vicar Joseph
Yeah,
there.
you don't
I guess
call,
you don't call him father.
father.
I mean, it's a weird thing to call him father in the first place.
Well, that's the Catholics for you.
This is a personal matter.
No, if
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar.
yeah, you say vicar. You don't say
But this
father.
is a
Or you say
personal
reverend.
matter.
There are no secrets from God.
Well, why are you
my
bothering
son.
me so in the middle of the
If
night?
your heart needs
Why'd you knock on
comfort,
my door?
Consider me. your
Protestants don't have confession, I don't think.
child, for I can be as
No, they
silent
don't.
as stone.
But the vicars, at least from what I've seen in British TV, they will chat to you. So it's kind of the same.
Well, Protestants believe in predestination, so there's no need for confession.
Yeah, but they'll still chat. It's kind of the same thing in
Yeah.
a way, because they'll still chat to you.
Yeah, but it's like the tradition, the like actual point of confession in
You don't see
Catholicism
their
is like,
faces.
well, it's absolving you of the sin so that you can go to heaven later.
But also you
it's
don't
why
see
you have
their-
like final rites
But
and
also
final
you can't see
confession
the
and
priest
stuff.
and you can't see you, right? Because there's this black thing.
Well, it's meant to be the anonymous voice of God, is like relieving you of your sins, because otherwise you don't go to heaven. Whereas Protestants don't have that.
I really did like that in Father Ted, because in a small community, obviously you'd eventually realize everyone was. And you remember Ted was just gossiping with Dougal about, and this one, he's having an affair.
I imagine they all do. Yeah.
He's having an affair. He's cheating on his wife. He's having an affair with the sister, with the wife's sister. And who did he get pregnant? The babysitter. And it was the guy that stole the whistle. Because at the end, Dougal goes, I heard you got the babysitter pregnant. I've words They're
for
not
one
supposed to
departed.
break confession, because isn't it supposed to be that if you confess a murder, the police can't tell the police?
Yes, that's a big thing in The Name of the Rose, the novel I was just reading, is that the abbot knows something, but he cannot tell the two main characters because he's under
Is
confession.
he actually a good man? He's not like a hypocritical Christian.
Mixed.
He's not like
They're very devout. They are all monks, and most of them are extreme believers.
so
yes.
they're not like pedos or having a mistress or lots of illegitimate children and very rich.
Some of them are, yes.
Some of them are pedophiles.
No, there's no pedophiles in the book.
But there is a corrupt priest.
It's never brought up explicitly, at least. There's a lot of like sex and violence and bribery and stuff like that.
Priests.
No, but they are very devout. They do seem to believe it.
Well, then,
Well, they all seem to believe that because of that they are going to hell, and so they're all very nihilistic.
nihilistic priests.
Yeah.
Anyway, leave this poor man alone.
I've words for one departed.
You can tell
I've
my
words
sister.
for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
That's okay. Just eat me.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
Reverends are allowed to have sex, right?
Yeah, reverends can get married.
The burden of all God's
I think they can even have same sex
whatever
now,
you
right?
tell me.
I think so.
Because there's a gay.
Church of England, at least.
There's a gay
Very well,
vicar in
priest.
Coronation Street.
As you seem.
And women
quite
can be
adamant.
vicars. Because there's a vicar at Dibley.
Open your
Yes,
heart,
Don
my
French.
son. Tell me what burden.
Sex and violence, these are a
With
few
whom
of
do
my
you wish to
favourite
speak?
things.
It must be much nicer being a vicar. Well, in English TV, because in Irish, I'm sure everyone knows, I don't have to tell them, the history of the Catholic Church in Ireland. So if you ever watch an Irish movie or an Irish TV show set in the past, these guys, even if you're not a baddie, a loose woman, like everybody is like terrified of them. Everyone treats them like they're literally gods. Everyone's
Like terrifying evil gods.
Even in Father Ted's, that's there. Not so much the fear, because it's the 90s, but still that sort of uncritical reverence. Where when you watch British TV, like the soaps or Broadchurch or Doctor Who, the vicar is always portrayed as just like your buddy, like someone you don't really take seriously. Even the atheists talk to him, because I've seen that in so many British TV shows. The atheist goes and chats to the vicar, they're buddies and stuff, and the vicar's trying to persuade them. Where in Ireland,
Whereas priests are very much more fire and brimstone, terrifying people.
I'm an atheist. He is an atheist. I can't imagine we could all go and have. Well, you did know one nice Catholic priest, didn't generalise.
Yes, in my school. He was the school chaplain.
He had to give it up being a Catholic priest because he fell in love with a woman.
Yes, he got excommunicated. What was I saying? It wasn't this guy. Oh yeah, my dad and my mum, when they moved into their house, which they're moving away from now.
They're moving to Spain.
They were not married, and they had me. They had me, and then like 6 months later they
could
moved
only
into
have
the
got
house.
away with that in the 90s.
I know,
if it had been even the 80s, I think they'd be in trouble.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You were put on your birth certificate as illegitimate, right?
Oh yeah, I don't have a last name on my birth certificate.
So yeah, that's how fucked up we were, even when he was a baby.
My parents have been together for like 6 years.
and living together too.
Yes.
He's still not.
But anyway, they got married when I was like 4, but whatever.
When they had your brother.
Yes.
Feel like we better legitimize this one.
My parents moved into their house. It would have been 1996. Maybe, yeah, late 1996. They moved in and I was like a little baby or whatever.
Arms.
And the local priest came to their house unannounced, knocked on the door. My dad opened it and he sprayed him with holy water.
Oh my god.
Like he had some holy water and he was like in the house, and just like my dad standing there opening the door with me in his arms or whatever, just getting like holy water in his face, going like, what the fuck? And the priest just walked in, sat down on the couch and was like, just want to, scope out new people coming into the neighborhood or whatever.
Did he know they weren't married?
Yeah, I think so. And he was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
So he was trying to save their souls.
I think so, yes. He was just trying to see what the situation was, I think.
Before we get back to the game, I have a funny church story. My maternal grandmother,
wow, oh my god, assault, yeah.
I'm telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
My maternal grandmother, she had a sad life, like all Irish people do. She was born in 1933. She died in 2003, actually. And her father was a cobbler, and her mother was obviously a stay-at-home housewife, because that was the days. And they had like something ridiculous, like 10, maybe 14 kids, and like 9 of them lived to adulthood. That's how it was.
My dad has 7 sisters.
They did all live to adulthood though, because by then we actually had proper medicine. But anyway, when my nana was a few months old, I hate the term nana, but that's what I was told to call her.
My nana? When
my grandmother was a few months old, my great-grandfather died. So her mum was left a widow in Cork, with 10, 11 kids or whatever. And so, like, he was a cobbler only. So, she was fucked, like. So what she did was, her brother, what's my great-grandmother's brother? 2 great-uncles or 1 great?
Great-great-uncle, I guess?
Yeah, great-great-uncle. He came to live with them, because basically it was like, you need a man in the house. And, I think he might have been gay. He never came out, but in them days, if you never got married, it usually was because you were gay. A confirmed bachelor thing. Because it was just like everybody had to marry. If you were straight, you just marry. You might have had one date with them and you get married. That's how it was. But yeah, my 2 greats-uncle, he came and moved in with her, and he probably brought in money as well. And the local church, they didn't know it was her brother, because he came from England. He wasn't English originally, obviously, but he'd been living in England for work, like everyone does. And they were like, oh yeah, sure, that's your brother. The church was like, that's the local priest. That's like your lover, basically. So they were threatening to take her kids off her and put them into one of those...
Fuck me.
Into one of those orphanages where all the abuse happened. But I think he got the birth certificate and said, no, I'm her brother. And they're like, oh, okay, so you're not a dirty woman, you can keep your kids.
Church! Irish church, yippee!
Specify Catholic.
Catholic church, woo! There's a reason everybody loves them here.
Your grandparents are still believers. They don't go to church anymore.
No, even they stopped going to church.
But they still believe in God.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, fuck this.
But they still worship. They still believe in,
Yeah, I think they're still Catholics, but like they don't go to church. Jesus, after everything that happened.
Well, I think religion is kind of nicer, to get my soapbox again. I think religion is nicer. I get the communal aspect, but it seems when it becomes communal, often becomes corrupt. Because there's just one guy saying this, and this, and you're all just sitting there.
Mr. Pope.
The idea of religion, because Buddhists, I don't think, have a kind of mass. It's just a one-on-one thing, isn't it?
I think so.
That sounds nice. I will never believe in God, but that sounds nicer, because it's like, I don't know, just having it be something that's for you.
The community's how they get you, exactly.
Well, I get why it develops, because it's interesting. Since the loss of organised religion, apparently depression has risen.
Capitalism drives us apart, they prey on it. That's what you were talking about, that with Nietzsche and Marx going together, actually.
Nietzsche and Marx.
Emma was reading theory specifically about this recently.
Well, because we did it in first year philosophy. Well, Nietzsche and Marx were both atheists, I believe.
Yes.
But Nietzsche and Marx were saying it's a good thing organised religion is losing its influence, but you have to have something to replace it. Because if you lose that sense of community, because it is sad, because especially, religion means a lot to some people. And if they don't have that, what will fill the void? So you have to have something to fill that void. And there wasn't there isn't really. We still haven't really found a way, I think, to fill that void. Well, they do. Studies have shown this. Apparently, atheists are in general more miserable than religious people. They are, though. Apparently, that's like neutral studies done by many people. It's not like some crazy Catholic thing. Apparently, atheists in general are more depressed than religious people. But I suppose if you believe you're going to heaven.
I know.
But I think, well, because there was this other. I'm going to rant again. There's this other guy. Remember, I told you about him, the guy that was doing suicides and stuff. He believed that lots of religious people. It's the community as well. It's like having friends, getting out. Atheists tend to be more isolated, and they tried to set up some sort of atheist community, and it was that mad Richard Dawkins prick.
Yeah, Jesus.
I am not ranting anymore.
Came just as bad.
I am not ranting anymore.
I didn't say you were.
You said. But yeah, Richard Dawkins was... Because Richard Dawkins even has theorised at one point he wanted to have summer camps for atheist children.
Yes, which is creepy.
Yeah, but I suppose he's trying to say, we'll make our community. But it's like...
It's hard to make a community around not believing or doing something.
There's an asexual community.
Yeah, there is.
There was this asexual one at Pride. She's getting such abuse online.
I know, I saw.
From all...
It really opened my eyes of like, fuck me, why do people hate atheists so much?
But from queer people and straight people.
I know. I was like, who could hate an ace? They're so harmless.
She was wearing a low-cut top. If you're an asexual, why are you wearing a low-cut top?
Oh my god, an asexual wearing fishnets? What the fuck? It's like, what? Is this a thing?
You don't... It's anything that's different. Anything that's not the norm.
It's like, basically the vibe was, if you're going to insist on calling yourself asexual, at least wear a burlap sack.
You don't set up an atheist community for activity for isolationists. You set up a Minecraft server.
Yes. Yeah. That's the atheist equivalent of church. Like, I know a couple of aces, and they're like, "Who? I didn't know this was this bad."
Careful you word that now.
No, but I mean, I wasn't aware that it was so bad, that there was such acephobia. I just didn't know.
Anyone that's different.
I know.
Human beings have always been like that.
It shouldn't have been surprising.
Like, didn't that woman in America do that study? She was trying to teach the kids about civil rights, and it was like the brown-eyed kids will be the black kids, and the blue-eyed kids will be the white kids, and it did work. They did start bullying the brown-eyed kids, even though they were all white. So it's like anything that's different, anything that's not the norm.
Anything that you make an obvious difference, people will jump on that because they're pricks.
I mean, it's been like that since the dawn of time. I don't know if it's society, human nature. Is it nurture? Is it nature?
I'll be honest with Mr. Vicar. I'll say my sister died.
I feel like you should leave this vicar alone because I feel like you're going to go mad and eat him.
Yeah, but he's a vicar.
You know, being like a doctor who's like an atheist, you hate all of these people.
Well, the vicar seems nice enough. He's like, oh, well, if you really do want to like offload yourself, go on.
That's what they're like in British TV. The guy earlier that was doing the rant, he was Catholic, wasn't he?
Maybe.
He had the dog collar.
Maybe. Well, reverends sometimes have the dog collar.
They do, you're right. It's hard to tell them apart.
Yeah, I think if they're wearing like big... No, but he's wearing big robes, but that might just be like a special thing. Catholic priests wear the robes more, I think.
English people, how do you tell the difference between Catholic priests and Protestant priests?
I don't know.
Because we don't have them here.
She was my sister.
Well, we do have them, but not very much.
You seem so troubled.
He just said that it was his sister.
This girl. What happened?
I killed her. And you can't tell anyone. Oh, wait, you can because you're a pastor.
It was an accident. She was murdered. She's been laid to rest.
I don't think you should be honest.
Really?
Well, because he can go and tell the police if he wants.
Yeah, but he seems chill.
He might not be. Well, you're a vampire. How many people are chill with vampires?
The fetish community.
You eat people.
Anyone who's ever been on DeviantArt for 5 minutes.
They know you eat people.
People who like Anne Rice.
Well, that's not
Goths in general.
That's not around in 1918. Were Goths around in 1918?
No, maybe.
Goths love all that. The Victorian, early 20th century.
Like, you know, if it came out that publicly there was a poster of my face and it said vampire above it, a lot of people would try and kill me, but like 5% would try and fuck me.
This is 1918, though. It's different times.
It was... Oh,
just say she's been laid.
She's been laid to rest.
I think you should play it safe.
We'll cut it down.
She has been laid
I think you're
to
confusing DeviantArt with vampire freaks. Is that a thing?
What are vampire freaks?
And how are you feeling?
Apparently there is a difference between the vampire subculture, the emo subculture, and the goth subculture. What the fuck is an emo? Because I remember that was big when I was a teenager, but I never really got what it was.
An emo is like extravagant millennial. Extravagant millennial goth almost.
They're like gothy punky or something.
Yeah, like pop punk goths. Like Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, that kind of thing.
So much? Everyone hates them.
I think their music is the worst dog shit on the planet, but I don't care
all
much.
Emo music is shit.
Yes, I've never heard an emo song that was even like even partially listenable.
Dreya, you are the most millennial.
I don't think there's an emo song that's even listenable.
This
that
game
exists.
is pushing you into confessing something. He's gonna go and get he's gonna get the crucifix and shove it in your face. He's a fucking priest and you're a vampire.
Maybe he's a vampire fetishist. He'll I've got something
Maybe
you can
he's
suck.
a vampire. That would be interesting. That would be nice to change from the norm. Instead of being some sexy vampire sad doctor dude, have it be like
A vampire priest?
yeah, a vicar. That would be interesting. Because then he'd have to he'd always be alone with people and he'd have to resist eating them all the time.
I feel responsible. I wish I could forget
You
that she died
choose,
because of me.
it's up to you.
I'm going to say I feel responsible.
I feel responsible. The pain.
I think that was an accidental
consuming me.
quote.
This is interesting too, because it shows that even an atheist, he wants this comfort. from
Yeah,
someone.
he wants somebody to go, oh, it's all right,
He
rub
wants
his belly.
someone, because they're kind of like therapists in some ways. They say the same thing about sex workers, because a lot of people just want someone to listen to them. So it's like, yeah, go and talk to the lady, the sex worker. What was her name?
Can't
The
remember.
one who said, I'll make your skin bright again.
Please forgive me. I swear it wasn't me.
Yeah, he can't give you forgiveness. You can't ask him for forgiveness and say you're an atheist. Don't be hypocritical.
I swear it wasn't me. You
Oh,
know
he's going
me.
a bit cracked
I
now.
loved
Oh
you.
no.
I could never hurt you.
Half their job is therapy, which seems really
Yeah.
annoying.
Forgive me.
The sex workers
Yeah.
or the religious
You have been
leaders?
heard, my son, and your burden
Well, it's
will
sad
lighten
though. It
if
is
your
sad.
words are
Because therapy
sincere.
should be easier to get.
Go
Yes.
in peace now. and
If there
live
wasn't
your
that
life
stigma
in the
or
way she
price
would have
attached to
wanted.
it.
Some people have said to me that can be the worst part, rather than the sex.
Having to, because I mean, you're not an expert. Probably, if you're a sex worker, you're probably not an expert in therapy
Whatever
as well.
happened on this
So,
dock is between
No,
my
probably
sister
not.
You're probably just kind of going,
It does not concern
it'll
God
be
at all."
okay, I guess.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't even need advice.
I
They
know.
just want to listen.
Just want to be listened to, but that's very personal and ooh, I'd feel icky.
Well, it's already very personal.
I guess so,
You
yeah,
know,
but in a different way.
It's a different. It's like emotional
Yeah,
intimacy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, if there wasn't the same stigma about getting therapy or the same
Well, I don't even think it's
Like,
the stigma. It's
economic
how,
price to
yeah,
it.
it's how inaccessible it is. Who's he?
price waiting lists.
Is
Hello,
that-
boy.
Oh, that's the reporter.
Yeah, it's
don't-
Mr. Reporter
don't say
again.
boy.
Can I help you?
Was. I'm calling everyone boys. I didn't realise it was him. Are you
Do
alright?
you need assistance?
Save your time for the people. who
Okay,
need
apparently
you.
not.
He's the
Good stuff.
journalist dude. He keeps looking
Yes.
through windows.
I remember, he was the pervert.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I mean, that's a very frosted glass window. You're not really seeing much.
Well, yeah, I guess it's probably not meant to be that he's a pervert. He's supposed to be, I'm a journalist. But why is he...
I'm just hanging around the same house night after night getting
Oh, the sex
hard or
worker
whatever.
somewhere around here. What was
Yeah,
her name
somewhere.
again?
I
Charlotte?
can't remember.
Go and tell her your problems.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Priest. You look Catholic, don't you?
Men should not be.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
His father.
Yes, father.
Yeah, there we go. So he's the cat. It's really fun how they portray the Catholics and the Protestants.
Well, you could maybe say it's also a little bit...
Yeah, I know, but it is funny just because I hate Catholics.
I mean, all he needs... He doesn't have an Irish accent, does he?
I don't think so. No.
Because I do notice in British TV, a lot of the Catholic priests will have Irish accents. And it's like, there are English Catholics, you know?
Yeah, but not as many, right?
They stuck around, even though Henry VIII and the Reformation tried their best. The Catholics stuck around.
We live next to an abbey destroyed by Henry VIII.
That's
like
more part of the graveyard.
3 minutes from my house. Less, 2 minutes from my house.
Like, obviously, I don't like Catholicism, but, you know, don't destroy it. Like, it's like we went to the Netherlands, do you remember? And that was Protestant. That was a big part of the Reformation. And it was like the Catholics had to worship in secret. We were going to go and see their house where they worship in secret. We should do that next time.
Go the next time if we
Yeah.
go again.
It's like someone's house and they're like a secret basement for people to do that. That's sad. There's no
It's all
sad
about the
about
cost. Almost all don't get covered by insurance. When I went to therapy for a while, I was handed a leaflet of like community resources where there's like little community things where they'll put like a fund together where so people can like take from the pot if they're struggling for therapy. And I was like, that's fucking depressing as fuck. Because I was told when I went into the I've written about all this before, but when I went into the doctor and went, how long for therapy on the waiting list? I was told a minimum of 6 months, and he was like, the GP looked at me and said, please try and go private if you at all can, because it's not. It'll probably be like more like a year, and it probably won't be good. So go private if you can.
It's a bad system.
Just told that by the GP.
It's interesting though, because we're talking about how vicars in English media at least are portrayed in a really nice light. But vicars, Protestantism in America is seen as much different.
Yeah, it is. It's much more evangelical, right?
The
it's a different
Protestants
flavour.
in America are the ones who make the Pureflix movies.
Yes.
Not everybody, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's much more
Is
evangelical weirdo.
Or so are the Protestants in America a different kind of Protestant?
I think so. They're different. I mean, there's so many flavors of Protestant.
Scotland was yeah, there's so many.
There's like 100,000 flavors of Protestant, whereas there's kind of just the Catholics. I mean, there's different denominations of monks and stuff, but it's basically just the Catholics for the other side.
There's so many different. Well, there's Orthodox.
It's Roman Catholic.
Like,
yeah, there is. There's a few other ones.
Is Eastern Orthodox nearer to Catholicism or Protestantism?
Probably
Catholicism. Because they're go before.
Yeah. But it's like
that movie, that Dracula movie with Francis Ford Coppola, they were Orthodox.
Yeah.
Isn't that the legend? Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves joke. Oh, that was a real Orthodox priest, so we're really married. Remember that scene?
Yeah. Oh, I hate that movie so much. Any news of the dispensary? My priest friend.
Of Nurse Crane.
You know what happened to Nurse Crane.
Yeah, but I just want to see if everybody else knows.
He thinks she's the devil too?
I guess so. He thinks everyone's the fucking devil.
She was giving free healthcare.
Oh, God doesn't like that. Nothing left. There we go.
I've heard enough for tonight.
I guess this guy's just going to
Bye. Alright, where's the sex worker?
Charlotte, I think. Was something like that?
Something like that. There's shops around.
She was around here.
There's a shop
She
up
was
here as
next
well.
to that quack woman who had the medicine.
She's over here, I think. Can't 100% remember. I think she's like right here. But she was like wandering around a lot.
There's that. She's on the bridge, I think. The sex worker's on the bridge.
What bridge? This over here?
No, the other way.
When
this over here?
fails you.
Somewhere around there?
I don't remember at all. Hello. Oh yeah, you're sorry. I forgot about you as well.
No, I think the other way. Go back up.
Oh my God.
Shush. Go down.
Are you?
Good evening, Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin. Are you alright?
Not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
Is this the guy who shot someone?
Feel ill, sir.
I think so. He stole his dad's medicine.
No, he shot his son.
Treatment for neuralgia. Well, fuck you. Don't have anything like that.
Oh, because I said it got worse from the migraine.
Yeah, you're gonna die, I think.
Give it to me and I'll find her.
Good luck.
Okay,
Back.
how do I accept?
B for back.
A gun, alcohol.
I am pressing B.
Yeah, he's saying goodbye, yeah?
Don't be rude, little bit.
Goodbye for now.
Right, I'll show you where she is. Down here.
I said down there.
No, you were going the other way.
No, I wasn't.
You were. She was down here, wasn't she? I don't remember.
Don't think so. This is a construction area.
Where was she? Was near that woman.
No, she was over by the journalist last time we talked to her.
But okay, last time we saw her, she was near the woman.
Well, she wanders around, I think, but she was definitely near the journalist.
Where is she?
How would I know? Probably not in the sky.
I'm not looking at the sky, you prick. I'm just not good at buttons.
My wife spoke to one twice and then stopped because she made me talk about things that make them sad. Yeah, that is kind of the point of them, I suppose. Although, I don't know, not always.
God, it's hard working games.
What do you mean?
Why does he keep looking up at the air?
Because you keep pointing up?
I don't.
Well, maybe the game is wrong.
Oh, shut up. You're the one yelling at it for its combat every 2 minutes.
Well, the combat is shit.
When you forget half the things that actually help you.
Yeah, that's true, but it is still shit.
Where is this woman?
How would I know?
Didn't Galeria say you could sense people or some shit?
Maybe. Press in one of the buttons.
What button?
Like one of these? One of the sticks? There's one of these, I'm sure. There we go. Does that help at all? Look around.
Where is this one? Oh, you look for
Well, look around. This one controls the movement. This one controls the camera.
Why are you looking for her anyway?
You told me to!
No, I didn't.
You said look for the sex worker!
I meant it as a joke.
Jesus Christ!
Well, the game's not actually going to allow you to talk to her about your personal
You fucker!
I said as a joke, you should tell her your problems instead of the priest. But the game's not going to allow you to tell her your problems. We're finishing soon.
Yeah, we should finish in a few minutes, actually.
No, make it.
Oh, he's T-posing!
He's what?
Sorry, it's the first T-pose I've seen in this game, which is very fun. Oh, fucking stab him! Oh no, Well, these are all low-level boys, so these should actually be fine. These are just good for experience.
Even if the game did let you, it's pretty rich to be talking about your problems to a party from the sex world.
I'm just so rich and so immortal.
Well,
What are you fucking complaining about?
What if he did kill his sister?
Oh, whatever. You're immortal. Fine. You'll get over it. Ugh. Make a choice between do I pay to talk to somebody or does our kid eat? Yep, it's a very grim situation. My loot. There we go. He gets fed and my therapy is a mug of tea. I'm very economical.
For like someone who works in the sex industry, who you think would be good at seduction, she's terrible.
What do you mean?
Her come on lines. Come here and I'll make you less pale, my lord. Was that supposed to turn you on?
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, but it's not.
Maybe you go, ha ha ha.
So what, she'll laugh you into bed?
I guess so. That's a tactic, isn't it?
They say women do like funny men, but apparently men don't like funny women.
Oh, that's probably because they're insecure, I imagine.
Well, don't men hate female comedians?
Yeah, that's a thing. My dad...
Hates female comedians?
Doesn't really like female comedians very much.
Oh, pig.
Very, very infrequently, but also is the sort of person, oh my god, driving around in Spain with him, anytime someone cut him off in traffic, he'd go, fucking woman drivers.
Oh.
Every time.
And were they women drivers?
About 50-50, as you'd expect. But like, Jesus Christ, it was so rough.
You could just go back to the hospital and save there.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't want to save necessarily.
No, go back. Go to your map. Go back to your map thing. An unknown event happened.
Oh, okay, I'll go over here then.
Oh, what happened?
Uh-huh. Well, isn't this the... This is the hospital area where giant woman Dorothy Crane was. We can't find her.
Oh, that's not...
fighting her.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not doing that.
Because it's unknown to everybody else but you.
Yes, I guess so.
Okay. I thought it meant that you didn't know.
No.
That's a bit confusingly worded.
Uh-huh. Any other unknown events? I guess we can go back to the hospital. We can make some stuff. Because we'll have to end soon anyway, so I may as well go back there first.
Well, yeah, there's no rush. We have nothing to do.
I'm kind of hungry. I want to go get some food.
I'm
I'm very sleepy.
I'm hungry too. I've woken up a bit.
Please, I don't have your money.
I don't have your money. I'm so poor.
What do you want this time?
Can you show us?
You're terrible.
Can I offer
No,
you
I'm
my
not.
medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
Force medicine down his throat.
Give medicine.
Go on.
There's a thin line between pride and...
I'm gonna help the lone shark, I guess.
Please take this medication.
That'll make their district better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll take it then.
My wife will tend to say, "Oh, he
I
wasn't
don't
looking where he was
appreciate
driving."
it,
When I
yes,
see the driver's seats, it's a woman on her phone.
Lots of people, yeah. Lots of people.
Oh, the amount of people I do see on their phone while driving is insane.
And people in the cinema who turn it on and just look at it.
Mm-hmm. Are you sick? I want to buy some stuff to make more medicine.
You already cured
never
him.
lose your focus, do you?
You already cured
You
him.
might still be sick.
Sir?
No, I'm
To be
sure you already
honest,
cured him.
I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and
You
sick
did give
than
him
the
medicine the
country.
last time, didn't you?
Treatment for fatigue required. Oh, for fuck's
I will see you
sake.
later.
How do I make more fatigue
then.
medicine?
Show me what
I need to
you
buy
have.
more medicine stuff.
He should
It's just so expensive.
He should just get a job with proper hours.
Like, I need this, but it's so
He should just get a job with
expensive.
proper hours so he can sleep. It's crazy how they worked back then. I did say this before, the crazy work hours. Getting up at 5 in the morning. But starting work at 5 in the morning. And finishing work at 5 in the morning. It's like, that's insane.
Right, I think that's fine.
How much sleep did they get?
Like a couple of hours, probably. Well, that's why the one of the like earlier socialist slogans was 888. It was like 8 hours of
There she
work,
is.
8 hours of leisure, 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. That still doesn't seem like enough.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
I'm not allowed, unfortunately.
You're not allowed to sleep with her.
What
No,
do you know
I don't
about
think so.
Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I want to
Two
see
girls
sex.
I know went to the dispensary yesterday.
What's up with her neck? It's all
Nobody has
red.
seen them since.
I don't know.
She been strangled.
Worry about
No
them.
idea.
Good, let's
In
see on
case
that
bad
side.
things
Yeah.
happen.
Ah, it's hands, is it?
Maybe it's a rash.
Do you need any assistance?
Is she sick as
Your
well?
money is the only thing I need right now, Doctor.
Ooh. Can
you give her medicine?
Nothing there. No.
But
Nothing there.
she doesn't look well.
Goodbye, miss.
Yeah, but you know she's
Take
poor.
care of
Look at her
yourself
neck, like,
as
it's so
best
red.
you can.
Women on phone, men just looking in the wrong way. Not sure if ignorance or incompetence is better. Search through bins. Again, I really want more materials.
You think you can only get them at the hospital, though?
I don't think so.
You can get them at the places.
Well, I can't get anything at the hospital, really.
Isn't that where you get the medicine?
No, I have to make the medicine.
Hello,
boy.
At the hospital,
No, any bench.
Oh.
Yeah, haven't you been noticing?
I thought you couldn't get the ingredients from the hospital and make it outside.
No.
Oh.
You can loot them anywhere, yeah, exactly. They're just sort of lying around everywhere. Oh, fuck, it's a priest boy again!
Just run away.
Hang on, I don't think I'll be able to. It constantly stops me if I try.
Sometimes you can run away.
Very, very infrequently. Oh, I think... No, that looks locked down there, I think. Fuck off! Jesus Christ! Fuck you. Right, just back away. Let's try and take out this boy. Also, again, I do genuinely quite badly need the experience to level up. Oh, fuck off.
Stay back!
Also, I think
Stay back, beast. Ow!
Also, I think you get some for analysing blood samples.
Oh, maybe. Where would I get blood samples from?
You were supposed to analyse the blood of that patient, Nurse Crane's patient.
I know, I did at some point.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But I don't know where I would get more.
You were like, this isn't just influenza. It's easy. Just get a syringe and poke it into people. You can say to Charlotta, this is what I'll pay you for. I'll stick my syringe. Yeah, that would be a humane way to eat. You know, you didn't have to kill them. Couldn't you just take bits of blood and drink it?
I guess so.
Or to be like, then I become a ravenous beast and I can't control myself. And I just eat her. Is that what would happen?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to whittle this guy down. Now, fuck off! Jesus Christ, I'm so sleepy now. It makes me so tired. There we go, now drink the fucker.
I feel a bit sorry.
Really?
Well, you are a vampire.
Yeah, but I'm a good one.
Yeah, but you can only live by eating people. So
Ow! Fuck me.
You're like natural enemies. Like humans.
Oh, thank you for the follow. That's very, very kind.
Humans should hate vampires because, you know, they'd be our only predators. Yeah, we don't have any predators, but vampires would be our predators.
I don't know, sharks are kind of a predator.
They don't eat people. They don't eat people, though. I'm talking about something that eats us. There's nothing that eats humans. We're at the top of the food. Well, you know what I mean. We're at the top of the food chain.
Oh my fucking god! Sorry, it's so loud, but I'm so angry. I just want to kill him, and that's it. Just let me kill him.
I think polar bears can eat people.
Yeah.
But like we're smart. We have guns. We know we're top of the food chain. What if we had vampires, which are basically just?
Ow! Fuck it! I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you'd have to kill vampires. You'd have to kill all of them. Just they try and eat us. Wouldn't you?
I'm not really listening to anything you're saying, I'll be honest. Oh, fuck you prick. So mad.
I played this game, but I could never finish it.
It's like, it's so difficult. The combat is very clunky and difficult. Oh, I am under-leveled, which is a problem, but it's still hard.
He was very difficult to defeat because he had the cross.
Let us try and make our way past it. Where did it save? I have no idea.
Well, you're still in Whitechapel.
Oh, I'm right next to the tart again.
Stop going.
I know. I'm right here. That's kind of fine. There was the boy. Hey, fucker. Die. Let me drink. I'm thirsty. There we go. Lovely. Good stuff. Kill him. I should honestly leave a couple of these big, like, small boys alive, I think. Just so that I can... Oh, fuck off.
So you can use their blood?
Yeah, just so I can use their blood a bit. Oh, the cross boy. Wrecking my day, though. There you go. Blood up, and then slash him, and then run away. And then slash him again. There we go. Just get him down a little bit, at least. And then blood him up. Like, suck this boy down. Oh my fucking god, I'm so hurt! Hang on, that didn't go well at all. Oh no! Stop it! Well, I'm fucked, I think. Bye.
That's where the werewolf.
No, there's gonna be boys down here! Oh, fuck. I hate this.
Oh my god, there's hundreds of them!
Right, this is gonna be a bad time.
There's hundreds. Oh no, he's fighting. Oh yeah, they're...
Okay, they're actually, that keeps them busy, that's fine.
Yeah, have them fight boys. Let's team up, me and you.
suck.
Oh, there's the werewolf.
Oh, there we go. Okay, run the fuck away
Oh, the
for a
werewolf
second.
is killing him.
Yes, I'm gonna
him.
let the werewolf fight it out for a while, I think. I'd rather fight them than the werewolf. Alright, Crossboy can fight werewolf.
Oh, he's come back.
Come on, fight the werewolf. He's much bigger.
Lead him back.
Well, the werewolf's gonna come for me, I think.
The werewolf will get distracted by the crossboy.
Where's the werewolf?
Down there, you just came from where?
I know, but I thought he'd run up. Where is he?
He didn't, he's still down there.
Hey, werewolf boy,
There, he's
come for me.
there.
There we go. Okay, werewolf boy and crossboy are fighting. That's perfect. Oh, the werewolf boy is not taking that much damage, is he?
Quick, go and kill the other fellas when he's busy.
They're all dead, I think. I think that was the last boy. Now it's just werewolf friend.
Can the werewolf kill him for you?
He just did.
Oh, yay!
I don't know if I can fight the werewolf though, so I'm just gonna go.
See, you didn't. Yeah, don't fight the werewolf. If the werewolf wants to kill people, just warn Charlotta there's a werewolf around.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
for fuck's sake! Come on now.
How many of them are there? There's more people here. Where are the police?
At least these boys aren't as ridiculously powerful.
Why are there so many of them?
Oh no, never mind. There's a crossboy again. Fuck off.
You think they'd have had crosses right from the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's true. You think that would be like a priority?
You
can't run away. I can. I'm just gonna take out some of the smaller boys just for some energy. Because I need the fucking help. Or not the help, the experience.
Fucking Christians everywhere.
Christ, boys.
Brr. Did you hear someone go brr? What the fuck, dude?
Guess it's cold.
Well, if it's near the end of the war, we're in November, October. Yes, cold. It's not that cold.
Okay, drink him down, and then run away because it's getting smoky.
Smoky. You should make friends with Charlotte, the sex worker. Well, this game seems to be about like finding secrets, and sex workers make great spies because no one notices them and ignores them. No, it's true. It's like whenever people, they say, oh, sources say at Paramount, so this movie's going to be leaked. That's the runners, because it's always the little people who know everything, who know when everyone else treats like shit.
Oh, fuck off. Just drink him! Drink the boy! There we go. We're a little bit immune if we drink the boy.
And if you want to know hotel secrets, ask the porter. Do they call a porter a bellboy in America?
I think so, maybe. It's a weird name.
What's the French posh word? Concierge?
Concierge?
They said that in Budapest Hotel. Because that hotel was fancy. But it's basically a porter.
Basically. Oh, I'm fucking crossed. Oh,
That's a good
drained my blood.
That's a good run away.
I'm trying!
The doors are open.
Shut up! I'm trying to beat the boys.
Just leave them.
No.
Did you mock my voice?
No, I didn't.
Did you mock my
No, I fucking didn't. Shut up.
Run through the gate, you idiot.
No! Stop distracting me. Fucking shut up.
Away with you!
Irish yelling.
He was yelling more than me.
Run. I can just get my blood up.
I'm giving him perfectly sensible options to run away. He's one is fucking hungry. We should be finishing.
Shut up. I have some blood now. I can do this.
You can go to the hospital and save there.
Or I can do this. Bang.
You're going to save
fucking
the
yes.
Will you save at the hospital?
Fine.
Because I want to meet a few more people at the hospital. It's fun.
There, I got some experience.
Yay.
Not much, to be totally honest. I don't know how you get more experience than this.
You have to kill people. Like
I just killed so many people.
No, kill the quest characters.
I don't think so.
You did say that. I said you got stronger if you killed more people.
No, that's true.
It's the stupid Irish guy.
I remember.
Maybe he's your maker. Maybe he's your maker.
Well, if somebody's gonna die anyway, if they're sick.
His horns.
If somebody's gonna die anyway, maybe I should just drink him.
Could you walk away? He's freaking me out.
Oh, he's kind of cool. He's shiny.
Well, Canary said if you kill too many citizens, there's too many skulls, and you won't get as many hits. It is your maker. Stab him.
It's your doing. You made me.
Creature.
Made me this creature. What are you?
What are you?
I am.
Where's Martha?
You.
Oh no, where are they? That's what he says.
What are you? Stop your riddles or why choose me?
If it was me, I'd tell him to fuck off.
Fuck you.
You're mocking
No,
me.
I'm not.
You're mocking.
No, I'm not.
Don't imitate my voice.
Which one will I choose?
Don't imitate.
Which one will I choose?
Were you imitating my
Which
voice?
one will I choose?
And
Which one will I choose?
Were you imitating me? You were imitating my voice. Do not do this. Stop it. Stop your riddles.
Stop your riddles.
Don't imitate my
Riddles
voice.
and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my
Ooh,
mind.
Jonathan's acting.
The acting
He's
is very
emoting.
strong.
He's emoting. He's okay when he's just talking normally, but he can't convince me.
When
He's
they have to do like that.
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed.
I can tell there's going to be some fan art about this boy.
He's not hot.
Yeah, but sort of his blood horns going into various orifices of Jonathan.
Who'd want horns inside them? That would hurt.
Defeat the serpent of knowing.
People are weird. I thought you were going to say sweet summer child.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me.
You killed that
Pretending
lady.
to know how I should feel or behave.
It's still, the widow is still on screen. You must have something.
Apparently not.
Made me
Why is she still on screen?
a disembodied entity.
You're not disembodied.
Or
You're
was
clearly...
he just
Whoa, she's
projecting
killed
this
someone. Go
vision
back,
in
go
my
back.
mind?
Go to, there's blood all over the floor.
Oh, Jesus, what happened here?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan.
Oh, you're
Reed,
tired
in
as well.
surgery.
I can make you some stuff at some
Dr.
point.
Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke
Is that a
Hospital.
Welsh name?
Did he really?
Brannigan sounds
thing I
Irish.
wasn't
Gwyneth
hoping
sounds
to build a
Welsh.
profile.
All
Maybe she's
members
Irish
of
Welsh.
staff have already read about your new blood
She sounds
transfusion.
That's Irish, yeah.
Dr.
she's
Swansea
Welsh.
made sure of that.
You
I
don't think
see.
she's Welsh?
Well, I'm a little
Maybe.
surprised.
Be a little Welsh
I
woman.
suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
Explain what
You
the blood's
must
all
know,
about.
blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's
I
primary
think
subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
What the fuck is all the blood?
Why
What
is there
can
so
you
much
tell
blood
me
on the
about
floor?
recent
Is this the
events in
vampire? This is the
hospital?
crazy
That
lady who thinks
Mr.
she's a vampire.
Hampton
Oh,
killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
who's Mr. Hampton?
I was working by the tents when it all
Who's Miss
happened.
Jones?
I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
I have to Google see who did that.
Where is Miss Jones'
Well, if we've already
body?
seen them,
I
it's not a
don't
spoiler.
know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
What the fuck? Sean
Did you
Hampton is
see
the
Sean
Irish
Hampton leave
priest.
the hospital?
I think
No, that
I
was
saw
Father
a
Whittaker.
silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started.
Jones
At
is the
first I
old
thought it was
gossip
someone who was
lady.
just scared, but
The old gossip
well,
lady.
maybe it was him.
No, they said Jones was the woman. Oh, she was the old gossip lady. Oh, was she the patient that was crabby?
Mm-hmm.
So who's Mr. Hampton?
Mm-hmm. You met Sean very early on. Oh, that guy! Yes, the Irish priest. The terrible, terrible Irish accent. The unbelievably terrible Irish
In
accent.
the boat with Edgar.
Yes,
Who's
when we were
Edgar?
first coming here.
Who's Edgar?
When we were first coming here.
Who's Edgar?
What?
In the boat with
Swansea.
Edgar. Oh. Right. Oh, I don't think I saw this priest, because didn't I leave that
Yes,
when I
you
was
did.
sick? So I don't know who you're talking about.
How are things here?
Not good.
So the
to say
priest
the
killed
least.
the old gossip.
I guess so.
Struggling against an invisible enemy,
Oh,
more
unpleasant.
lethal than any bullet from a gun.
Oh,
It's hard.
ghastly. How unpleasant.
Goodness gracious.
How unpleasant.
Do you think
Emma
this
hasn't had the
hospital
pleasure.
can survive the epidemic?
Or we'll meet
all
him and then we should
volunteers.
finish.
And
Well,
we're
he might be
trying
a
to
quest
hold
away,
fast.
said he ran off.
Just a few more
How
minutes.
do we beat
I'm
an
having
invisible
fun.
killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I think she's Welsh.
I think she's Irish and trying to sound English.
Goodbye, nurse.
Are you
Call
going
me
towards
if
the
you need
morgue
assistance.
to see Miss Jones's corpse?
Hey, what happened here?
Good evening, Miss Howard.
Oh, she looks in a
How are
dreadful
you
state.
I need blood, doctor.
I think she's even hotter.
Vibrant
so
blood.
sorry.
She's desperately ill. Look at her. She's not eating anything. She's starving to death.
Every time we see her, she looks hotter.
You like women to look starved. You
I'm
like,
just saying, every time we see her, she looks a bit
so you
hotter.
like the Kate Moss size 0.
Wow.
That's what you just
I'll
fucking
leave you,
said.
Miss Griffith
She is starving.
You're not
That's
telling
not
me
hot. I went squeaky. Look at her, like she's seriously ill, mentally and physically.
Yeah, she's all like pale and
Oh,
frazzled.
for fuck's sake.
Dreya, emo, also Dreya. Ooh, she's hot. Okay, lots of blood in here. Yeah, this was the gossip woman. I remember her.
Oh,
This was the room we were in.
He killed her.
I don't know, and why he left so much blood.
Well, that's a bit unrealistic.
Can I take some medicine, please?
Just lick it off the floor. That can be your dinner.
Yeah, good. Hello. You.
Who's saying you've embraced the path of a warmonger?
My sincere condolences for your loss.
Oh, fuck
Your
off.
kindness
Well, you went up to her.
is much appreciated.
I thought she'd give me clues about what the fuck just
Is there
happened.
anything you require?
You know what happened? A man killed a lady.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lady.
Not speaking to you
Until
anymore.
we
I
meet
hate
again.
you.
I hate you.
Unless we're forced. I want to loot some stuff while I'm. Oh Jesus! I'll loot some stuff. Opium. I can have a good evening. Right, let's make some medicine.
You gonna
and
talk
then,
to Swansea?
I guess so. And then we'll save an exit. Probably just ask Edgar about it. Yeah. My office is down here, I think.
Was that a dog barking in real life or in the game?
I don't know.
Could you hear a dog?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I heard a dog barking. Was that in the game?
Australia has just done an even bigger nutbush in Tina's honor.
Who's Tina?
Tina Turner.
Oh.
You know, Nutbush City Limits.
No, go back
Weird
to
song.
you.
No, we have to see the Nutbush. You're falling asleep, I can tell.
I'm not falling asleep.
Australians set new world record with Tina Turner dance. Watch. And yet it is not loading. Hang on.
It's probably because you have ad blocker in.
I do not agree. Oh, it's trying. It's trying to load. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This
Create a
looks-
BBC account. Nah.
This looks silly.
Nutbush City Limits.
Video shows sea lion leap into fisherman's kayak in Canada.
Ah.
The dingo bites tourist in Australia. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Dingo bites tourist.
Yeah, I think they killed it.
They killed the dog.
Yeah.
Watch curious whale fall kayaker in Sydney. Isn't Australia a crazy place? The dingo's the thing that ate that poor woman's baby.
Yes.
And now he's going about biting tourists.
Yeah.
I know it's not the same dingo.
Oh, Jesus, the cringe. That is a big nutbush, though.
I don't like that song.
It's a good song.
It's an awful name.
I showed Emma the Limmy sketch of this, which is my favourite Limmy sketch, and she looked confused and angry.
I didn't look angry.
You went, "What the fuck is this?"
I did not look angry.
You did. You went, "What the fuck is this?"
Didn't. Are you saving or what? I'm gonna go get a pig.
I'm gonna get a pig while I get ready to save and talk to Swansea. It's BBC, so by the third paragraph they'll blame it on trans people. Tina Turner, we can't guarantee it, but she might have been too enraged by trans people and died. BBC, please stop. Confused and angry seems like a normal reaction to a Limmy sketch. Right, we need fatigue. More fatigue, please. Okay, we can make another 3 of those, and nothing else, really. I can make another cold one, but I don't think we need that. We haven't even met anybody with cold yet. Pics of Tina on the back of their shirts. Anything in here? I think we're fine. Leave. We haven't used any bullets. Oh, I can recycle stuff in here, actually, can't I? Can I recycle? Recyclable. Recycle these small bottles into vials. There we go. Give me some opium and aluminium shards, I guess. Don't think that helps us at all. You looking for pigs? What?
Don't mimic me.
I didn't.
You did just there.
Well, that was cute.
Shane.
Very true. Like Tina, they also like crazy haired stilettos.
Don't do that.
Okay, show off a pig.
Apologize.
I'm sorry. Show off a pig. We're going in here. Main quest.
You take pig.
Ah, Jesus.
Jesus,
You hit me with a pig.
Dollop.
What the fuck?
You dollop.
I'm a pig.
Can you see pig peoples? Pig, pig, pig. She's a pig.
You can see your little face. Brush your fringe out of the way.
My baby.
He smells like hay. Ah! It's just kind of sitting there. Ah! What are you doing? Oh, she just kind of flopped over. You can see her back leg there.
She's fine though, right?
She's just kind of hanging like a scare.
She's fine. I've never actually done this sitting in this position.
Mm-hmm. She's just kind of flopped.
Will you fix her so?
I just think it's funny.
Fix her so?
I don't know if I can.
She's fine, isn't she?
I don't know.
She's fine. Well, how do I fix her?
I don't know.
Like this?
I guess.
She just goes on your shoulder.
Yeah, she does. She's always awkward on your shoulder. Hello, Fig. You okay? Good girl.
Oh, so people are fighting?
Ooh, there's a fight somewhere. Well, probably in this office. We'll go through this one cutscene and then save. Another hot boy.
He's a hot boy. He's your twin.
Yes.
Oh, is this evil? Or not evil. Horrific Irish accent boy. Hang on, let's switch over to the game.
Snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
Oh, it's terrible.
This guy's a priest.
Yeah.
You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor.
Oh, I guess not. It's another Irish boy?
I've a good nose for machinations.
No, he's Scottish, is he? Or Northern Irish?
I can flare the scent at a mile.
Northern Irish.
You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan.
I mean,
who the fuck are you?
He looks...
Are you gonna kiss me?
Sacred ground. Neutral territory.
But it's alright for you to murder people outside.
And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Oh, we're gonna kiss.
He's basically...
We're gonna angrily kiss.
He's basically your twin. He looks exactly like you.
No, he doesn't. He's less black-haired.
This is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Okay. What do you want from me? Do you have anything I can steal, by the way? Because I'm low on medicine. And even though I'm a doctor, I don't know where to get more.
See, she's much more comfortable on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking at me with terror in her eyes. Little lumpy pig.
Little lump pig.
She does a flapping all over me.
Right, how do I talk to you? It won't let me. Talk. There we go.
What happened? The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing.
Oh dear.
This has spiraled out of control. Even the
my
most
poor soft
infirm
boy.
are asking to be allowed to return home.
Is this all your fault because you didn't do enough to secure people?
Do you fear for your reputation, Doctor?
Is it all your fault? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Canary said if you didn't look after places,
I
they'd
think
get
it
worse.
said this is still stable.
How could it be stable? He just said it's been a terror.
How would I know? That's what the game said.
Oh, you're such a little bitch.
Which one will I say?
Whatever one you want, bitch.
Fuck you. Leave me with my pig.
She's my pig now.
She's my pig.
Is she on me properly now?
She's all kind of flopped. Oh, she just kind of flops and then tries to sit on your chest. Confidence must be restored. Do you fear for your reputation?
No.
Are you worried about the situation or your reputation? Now is not the time to think of oneself.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It
We
would
are
ruin us.
riddled with
We must
vampires.
restore
I
order
believe this
and
man is what the
You
Jews call
mentioned a dead
nebbish.
patient.
Am I right?
She,
Nebbish,
Jonathan.
fucker. She just means
She
nerd,
was
basically,
Miss
right?
Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood
Waste of
everywhere.
medicine we used on her then.
The duty nurse.
Yeah,
is
well, we got
taking
all the
care
information out of her,
mess.
but who's blackmailing your wife? What are you supposed to do about it?
I'm your only hope again.
What are you
Do you
supposed
want
to
to
do about it?
restore peace in the hospital again?
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed
It
how
seems
you
a bit
suppress
weird
your
that the vampire
appetite
hunter
when
would just
around
kill
the
you there.
staff.
Why would he listen to the doctor?
You need
This
to
is
know you can
sacred
trust
ground.
me.
I mean, what the fuck does that
This
mean?
is neutral
fellow, I
territory.
That's
Please then,
ridiculous.
tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was
You
infected
don't think
after
he is a
all.
priest?
So
Hey,
Hampton
wait,
became more
wait.
beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you
Well,
realize
they're
what that
right.
could mean for us?
They're kind of the good guys.
Yeah, tell them they're not far wrong.
Well, they are not far wrong. The hospital is almost crawling with vampires.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing.
Isn't
You
Mick
don't know what they're
Scottish,
capable of,
MC?
Jonathan.
Very well.
I thought that was
Since I
Mac.
brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Yeah, it's MAC is the Scottish one.
The sad
MC is
saint
the...
of the East End.
Oh, Jesus. Put an end to Sean Hampton savagery. Well, that's what we're doing next time, I guess. Thank you for watching.
Sean Hampton lives
We
and
will end
breathes
here.
for the well-being of
You'll have to
his
save,
flock.
no?
There's no other place
Oh,
he
it
would go but the
auto-saves.
docks.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Like every time that Y appears up at the top, it'll autosave. We'll do Sean Hampton and his flock. Thanks for Strim or Stim, either way it works.
So is he a priest, Sean?
I guess so.
But he didn't call him Father Hampton. You've got a little butt.
Little pig. Hello, little pig.
She loves.
Ready to go?
She loves you. Why won't
Because she sits calmer on my shoulder.
Yeah, why won't you sit on my shoulder?
Right, let's see who's live to rage, right, shall we? I'll be
little-
live on Monday
her
again.
claws are fucking filthy. Look at the state of your claws. Oh, they're
Leave her alone. This is why she doesn't like your shoulder as much.
filthy.
You fuss with her.
Her
I let her be
claws-
herself.
Her claws are
She's
filthy.
scrappy. She's allowed to be scrappy and a bit dirty.
She's filthy.
She's a scrappy pig. She can do what she likes.
Turn off
who's
the
live?
vampire game.
Hmm?
Turn off the vampire game.
I will after the stream.
Why not just do it now?
I'm just looking at raids right now. /raid.
Well, the vampire music is very distracting.
No, it isn't at all.
well,
You're wrong.
well, I think
You're
it
a
is.
wrong person. I will raid. Oh, I don't fucking know. Does anybody have a recommendation for a raid? I'll do that. I'll wait like 10 seconds. Does anybody have like a favourite streamer
While you're
who's
waiting,
live right
turn
now?
off the vampire game.
Fine, I'll turn off
It's
the fucking
annoying just
vampire
hearing the
game.
music.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
What?
the slop.
Only Germans on right now. Quit.
What's wrong with
There we go.
Germans?
Well, German speakers, I assume.
So you can still raid them if you want.
Mm-hmm. You have a little ear that looks like ham.
Oh.
Your ear looks like ham.
Stop it.
Cactus next. There we go. I'll raid them. Go Welsh boy.
Welsh
Love
boy.
Welsh boys. No playing Dead by Daylight. There we go. Thank you for the thank you for the viewership. I'll be live again on Monday. Thank you, everybody. It was a fun stream.
Bye.
I've enjoyed Emma's scrapbooking and pig with little bacon ear. I'll see you later. Bye.